reborn, the literal undead that do not have poison immunity, you could play a skeleton, and it would not have poison immunity.
Well, to be fair, there is no way to play a skeleton in base 5e. Yeah, there is none. That's why I had to homebrew the thing myself. And that's something that just always bothered me, is like, let a couple of immunities get in, for fuck's sake. Wizards of the Coast. Like, it's fine. It's fine. This is a co-op game. It's fine. Let it be a little weird. Yes, sure. Warforged not needing air and being immune to poison would make them a more powerful race than the other races, but everyone's not going to just be like, well, I gotta get the strongest one! No. That's not how this fucking works.
And it's also not even the strongest race. Look at the fucking Yuan Ti.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking even if they did have those immunities. Because they're made of stone and metal and wood. You can't poison that. You cannot. There's nothing to poison. There's no chemical reactions going on in that body to interrupt. There's nothing to poison. You can pour the most deadly neurotoxin into every nook and cranny of a fucking toy soldier from the 40s, and no matter what, it's not gonna fucking do anything to it other than maybe cause some weird oxidation on the wood. And that oxide layer will very quickly halt any further reactions. And that's assuming that there's some chemical reaction that might go down. I could see a very powerful neurotoxin working as a tannin, maybe. That's a guess on my part with no actual background information. My point is, at that point, you may as well just make acid. It would just be, like, and that's it. Like, just fuck with their healing. That's another thing. Like, as a Warforged, you cannot regain HP
Make them a construct.
Yeah.
Then they make them a construct and give them poison immunity.
Yeah.
That will solve it.
Just give every single one of them a starting gear of Tinkerer's Tools and say, you require a set of Tinkerer's Tools to spend your hit die. If you do not have them, you
and
can't.
then, like, and at the same time, you still can't be healed by Cure Wounds.
Yeah. Because you're a construct.
You can't be healed by most healing spells.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I need to...
That's pretty fucking devastating.
Yeah. Like,
every time I seek a question from Reddit and I see them sourcing Jeremy Crawford's tweet, I go like, I hate this man.
Yeah.
I hate this man so much.
Not only does he choose... So, it's so weird. Jeremy Crawford seems obsessed with A, video gamifying D&D, B, making it...
I don't want to play in a table.
Yeah, I never would play at Jeremy Crawford's fucking table. That sounds abysmal. Because B, he chooses the most anti-fun options. He somehow makes it where it's video gamified, but none of the, like, little fuckovers and trappings of video gaminess are being used to serve making it more fun. So he's choosing anti-fun rulings that are video gamey. He's also inconsistent, by the way, because a lot of his rulings conflict with each other because he just makes it up on the fucking spot. Yeah. He doesn't have any notes or anything.
I feel like most of this fun stuff that he made are not from him. It's from his team.
Well, I'm more... That's another thing. If you're talking about the initial writing, it's painfully obvious if you read, not even looking at the other source books. If you're just looking at the Dungeon Master's Guide and Player Handbook of 5th edition, it is painfully obvious that different parts of it were written by different people that did not communicate very well.
I can make... Oh, dude. I have this... what is it called? The Oath of the Ancients one. The aura is like a resistance to damage to like every spell.
Yeah, it's magic. It's like,
and with that with a Yuan Ti, man.
So, and that goes into Oath of Ancients Paladin getting an AoE version of the like level 18 what's it called? Abjuration Wizard feature at like level 8. Excuse you? Like, they backloaded Wizard so painfully. And you can also see...
I've never played Conjuration Wizard.
Yeah, it's because they backloaded it so badly to the point where it's like, this is all post-level 11 shit that we get actual cool stuff on. Most games end at that level. Then most modules end at that fucking level. So even the official ones. But there's also the... you can see the whole different teams not communicating and shit from older versions of 5th edition creeping in, particularly with some of the later level spells. Because if you read Planar Ally, you notice at the end, it is treated as a member of the party and receives a full share of the EXP. Okay. So what that tells me...
Yeah, that's weird.
And by the way, I went and read the 4th edition.
I saw that.
Yeah, there's no 4th edition version of this spell that I know of. Or if there is, it doesn't have that wording. I need to check again because it's been a while, but
that is so out of place.
yeah, let me see. Planar Ally... Yeah, Lesser from 4th edition. No, it's 3.5, sorry. But, yeah, no, it's not copy-pasted from 3.5. It does not exist in 4E, as far as I can tell. So literally, that means there was an older version of 5th edition that was going to not only have EXP share for minions and summons, that implies they were going to have long-term summons, it implies that they were going to have experience share of those, it implies that they were going to do what 3.0 and 3.5 did, where monster sheets have built-in class progression. So that means instead of 5th edition static monster sheets where it's like, this is a pit fiend, this is what they have, it's in 3.0 and 3.5, they had level progression. It's like, this is a level 25 pit fiend. And it has these abilities, and here's the table we use that you can, scale its level with. So it shows they had an entire version of 5th edition where that was a thing that they threw away and they didn't fucking bother to finish, to clean up that spell afterwards. That tells me, that one line being there tells me that from that version, where it was probably a completely different fucking game, to the final version, they just put that spell in. They did not alter it in accordance with the updates or the changes. That tells me there was no fucking communication, and that there are multiple people writing this. So, no, I don't believe Jeremy Crawford is an expert at anything at all.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I talked in circles a lot there because I kept losing my train of thought while I read through other things all at the same time, because this is an argument I pieced together 5 years ago or some shit. Well, more like 2 or 3.
There's a reason why in Jeremy Crawford interviews with D&D Beyond, it has barely any views, and there are almost always all of them hate comments about the guy. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. He somehow is anti-fun and does not understand the spirit of tabletop games at the same time. No. What are you going for? Please, Jeremy Crawford, please, tell me your vision. What are you aiming for here? Because I'm seeing you take wild shots, flinging that pistol around like it's fucking Wanted. What are you aiming at? What is your goal?
I think they locked Jeremy Crawford in an empty room when they were writing Tasha's, or Xanathars.
They might have. Because one thing I've noticed about Tasha's, while Tasha's is missing a lot of the proper nuance that older editions had, it follows that 5th edition, just dump it in, don't explain anything, or read anything from the past, just dump it in. It follows that. At the very least, whoever was writing Tasha's either got the go-ahead from up top or took it upon themselves to say, we need to clean up some of the fucking anti-fun in 5th edition. And then everything after Tasha's, whoever says, we need to make D&D more accessible and simpler, and we need to just make it where there's no learning
after
curve.
Tasha's.
Yeah, everything after Tasha's, we have to kill all the learning curve people, I guess, came fully into power, because, God, that's where the shit got real bad. Hello, William. Oh, he's gone.
He's gone again. What is after Tasha's?
Everything after Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Oh!
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That's where you start to notice a lot of things are like, yes, this monster sheet has been eroded and now has Arcane Blast. It's a spell-like ability. It doesn't interact with anything. Its damage does not follow any of the internal math of 5th edition system. Somebody literally just threw this in here. It's like a bad fucking Skyrim mod.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. You know what? I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna get into Archon.
Archon time.
I have my laptop now.
I've been in Archon this whole time. William.
Yes.
I wanted, well, at the novel I've typed at you, but the last, 2 or 3 messages are, I
was taking a nap before session.
I thought so, it's fine. Because I was working on all of this and mocking up the sheet, and I wanted to talk to you about it yesterday, but thank goodness you're here, and me passing the fuck out got in the way. Because that's what happened, I went to the bathroom, and I'm like, my eyes burn, I'm gonna lay down for a minute and, lay the blanket over them to let them, stop burning for a minute.
Oof.
And then just out fucking cold. I'm quitting alcohol, it's not even fucking fun anymore, it's just, it costs money and makes me sleep, and I don't need that. I needed more fun, I needed silliness. But anyway, I
fair enough.
Finished the mock-up sheet of the SVNF prototype Heavyfoot of the mech. It's in Character Creator. Basically, it is a buffer between the physical interactions of the pilot. So everything that is not physical interaction with the world will use the pilot statistics, and everything that is will use the Heavyfoot statistics. That's basically how it works. This is the crash course version of it. It has the ones that Fortune would have made, it would have the modules for fucking hell, brain, turn on. The vents, the air vents, have filters and sealing as an option, and the adamantine plating. Other than that, it is a completely unmodified prototype of it that does not have any other enhancements, because she did not have time to make any more enhancements, only the ones that would have been built onto the actual frame of the damn thing. I don't know if you want to approve it or allow it in or not, but, it's there for your reading pleasure. I doubt it will come into play this session. Even if it
probably not.
Yeah. Just that is there.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, it does look, let's see, good more or less.
The HP is calculated as D10 plus con mod multiplied by the tool check modifier of the person making it. So, because Fortune built it and she has the plus 13, that's 13 D10s plus the plus 4 con mod of the machine. That's how much HP the machine has. That's how those numbers got there. I believe I wrote notes of it in the bio section for it, so that you know where it comes from.
Yeah.
It is the Shield Guardian's punch attack as unarmed, so it has a 1d6 unarmed strike, and it is a large size, so that's how that works. It has an oversized Warhammer. It's a non-magical standard one. It's a large thing. It could wield it. I don't know if it actually has it. I just wrote that there as like an example that it's a large thing and does large things.
Let's see. What did you put it under?
It's in character.
Okay, character creator. Right. Okay.
It's in that game.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, you don't have to look at it now if you don't want to, because it's... Well, I guess I need to know if it's going to appear at all, because if Fortune shows up this session, it's going to be like, Fortune, what the fuck is that thing you have with you? Don't worry about it. Did you bring the War Thunder? No, I left that behind. It was a prototype, and now it needs to be tinkered with and produced. That was a field test, bringing it to the island.
I gave it to the collector.
What?
Remember? I sold it.
She has to make a new one of that. Or no, she already gave one to... So... Oh yeah, that's right, that's the second War Thunder. She did sell one to the collector, you're right. But also I'm making Fortune poor now, because that represents basically all of her assets working on that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That 25,000 gold she had in the bank, fuck, that got spent on R&D. She was gonna make it back later. She spent that on R&D and like doing stupid shit with Nigel. That account is dead.
No.
Oh wait, she has 330,000 gold. William, how much?
Sounds good.
How much would you say the R&D of this cost? Because it occurs to me I actually have a lot more money than I thought. Oh wait, no, yeah. Because this is basically a hollow shield guardian, but not as magically inclined. It's powered by storm steel rods. So I think I have storm steel still. Oh wait, Control F. Oh, there we go. I have 9 pounds of storm steel. It's a shield guardian. About how many storm steel, how much weight of storm steel do you think it would take to power a shield guardian?
That honestly fully depends on the person. I think the absolute minimum for a shield guardian would be between 3 and 5 pounds. With Fortune, I would say probably about 4 pounds. She is very good. She just isn't very practiced in, using it. Yes.
So 4 pounds? 2-pound rods?
Yeah, about. Yeah, something like that. Oh my god, like a Terminator.
Yeah. This thing is very heavily sort of in between of the War Machine suit from the first Iron Man movie and power armor from Fallout 4. Like, that is the inspirations behind this thing.
Do you get in through the front or the back?
The back.
Or the top?
This thing has basically got a huge fucking rectangle as, like, in the center chest area that the actual cockpit is in. So there's a hatch in the back, you open up, you climb inside, it's a tight fit. You close it, it locks into place, and from there you can command it. It does take up my familiar slot to do this, because I've not made the proper interface yet. This is the prototype interface. So I cannot have a familiar if I have this. This also takes up my Steel Defender, because fuck Steel Defender, I refuse to use it. Stupid Steel
I'm
Defender.
headed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Bye, Astro.
Bye, Astro.
Cheers.
Even though that's the only thing I've heard from you, it's good to hear from you.
Also, William, I will DM you about something later. I heard you guys are a player short, and I might be able to come in for the summer if that's fine.
Hey, nice.
Yeah,
I
I'll
told
talk to
you
you
you'd
about
say
it later.
No, Astro, you can't come in.
No, get out of here.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, that was it.
See.
Just,
Okay.
yeah, and those statistics can still be changed. It's just I need to know if Fortune has it with her.
Yes.
Yeah. It just
Fortune would probably... She would have it with her at some point before she goes to the volcano.
Yeah, I'm imagining...
Because depending on where it is during, like, the whole incident,
yeah,
she might have to, you know, dig it out,
it would have been,
so to speak.
It would have been in the workshop in the manor, because that is a internal prototype, kind of secretive, can't really work on that in the public workshops. That was literally Fortune's personal tinkering spaces. Well, I say her Fortune, you know, Craig Saw's. It literally in the manor garage kind of deal. Built this in the basement with a box of scraps.
But yes, so...
Hey there, are you here?
It has less HP than Fortune herself.
Ah, dear.
Fortune's pretty sturdy. Fucking artificer.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got those Calistant genetics. Fucking rock solid.
Infernal Constitution feat.
No, it's actually because she's a Calistant. The Calistants are supposed to be a, you know, a very, how should I put that? Was a high. Fuck, I had a word, but it's fucking dead in my brain now. They're supposed
Vitality?
to be. No, they're like the fucking Joe Stars. They're just a whole bloodline of near superhumans.
Endurance.
Just greatness comes from the Calistants, good or bad. Like, adventurers, world leaders, terrible villains, necromancers, things like that all come from the Calistants. They are greatness, whether it be for good or ill, is the idea. Adventurers, they make adventurers.
Say the line. Yeah.
Well, I don't...
Say the line,
I
Willie.
can't... Oh.
No, sorry.
No, I didn't have anything else important to say.
Say the line, William.
Last time on Archon?
Alright, yeah, well, I was hoping for, does anyone remember what happened last session? But yeah, last time on Archon, the volcano exploded, rumble, we felt it all the way from Disney, and then, Colin, trying to not give in to, you know, the urge to burn everything, didn't speak much and just did teleportation circle. Well, he did scream out the volcano exploded and we have to go get out. And teleportation circled while Berlin and Skyripa went through the ethereal plane. We went home to Foveros, and Colin got there first with Awen and barged into the IG leaders meeting. Almost got almost got attacked, but he was baller about it. Basically told them what happened with the volcano, when he saw, and then asked for a rank up, which he did not get, but private housing is still private housing. It was cold for his family, and figured out that, you know, his wife is in the town, but his daughter is not, and he has to go there immediately right now. While Berlin and Skyripa and Awen talk to the IG member and tell them that the mission is done. Yeah. Tell them the mission is done, and Alexander asks, like, you know, what would they want as the gift, as the reward, other than the gold, of course. And they submitted all of the blights to him. After that, I believe we had downtime for a week. We have downtime for a week, and that's it, I think.
Yes.
I am back, by the way.
Hello.
Do I get inspiration, Willie?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm very inspired.
You are, yes. Sorry, give me a second.
Left Pyro behind and Disney still sitting in place.
You'd have been able to get it back. One of the other adventurers would have been able to, come through and get him for you.
Thank you.
It would have kind of, set things back for you slightly on his training, because, he's like a week old and he hasn't seen you for nearly his entire life. Oh my god,
I would
that's true.
probably get him.
If it was a week, he would have not known you more than he would have known you.
I mean, I could just get him back with teleportation in the downtime.
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah, first day. Oh, what of my child, William? Is she there?
No, she's not in the town. Why would she be there?
No. Because Colin would probably teleport to Fear with the teleportation circle, and like, is she cool? Is she good?
Let me see.
Oh, okay. This is what. This is when Colin stormed
she's
off.
fine.
Okay. He'll talk to the maid about how he's going
My
to.
wife can't find out.
No, he's going to take Aisha to Foveros, and he's going to be there for a while. And then
She
he
will.
takes.
She's the maid. She doesn't really get a say in that, so she'll just, nod to you. She'll ask you if you would like the place, stocked up, or if you'll be gone for more or longer than that. So she should they bother buying food?
I'll be gone for longer. We'll be gone for longer.
She'll nod. Right, okay.
Go back to Foveros, and I guess get in the. Realizes he doesn't know where the private housing that was given is, and goes back to the IAG headquarters, where I guess he meets you guys now with his child. What are you guys doing?
I've been muted.
Let's see. So, Awen, Payday.
Yes.
First of all, this is for you.
Yay!
Yes. Yes. Good.
Ghost. This is for you.
Holy shit, you actually got it.
Let's see. Freaky, you wanted the strength and charisma tome?
Wisdom. So what Berlin was getting was he ordered a group of artificers to assist him while he upgrades his Bloodwell vial, and he's looking for the tomes of strength and intelligence.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he would tell you that he has the wait, intelligence. You just said wisdom.
Sorry, the two stats he has that are not a +1, which would be strength and intelligence, not wisdom. I get them mixed up now and again because fucking 5e.
So he would tell you that he has the intelligence one or wisdom, whichever one it is, and he can sell it to you now. But he does not have the strength one currently, but can get it to you within a couple of weeks, probably when you get back from the job.
How much for the intelligence one?
He would tell you that each of them would be 20,000.
Give me a moment. Berlin will hand him a 22,000 gold GP pearl and say, keep the change.
Right. Raised eyebrow, but not going to say no.
2,000 gold tip. Yeah, keep the
Solo.
Yes.
I don't believe we ever actually established, because you weren't here last week, and it just said you'd like to go to the air temples. Would there be any kind of item made from the things that Scarpa might like, or would he have just liked the money reward?
I mean, I found something, but also I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and send it to me, and I'll take a look, and we can go from there.
I have an idea of mind of what I could do with it, but I don't know. You know, I gotta find you real quick. That.
Let me see. Ooh, that's interesting.
Okay.
You want him to make something like that with the thing, or do you just want that kind of?
That's the thing. I don't know. Like, could I use this with like in my offhand with the other one, the blight dagger, I think it's called? Could I use those hand in hand, like one in each hand?
Yes. They are both light weapons, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, if they're both light weapons, you can do so, unless you have the dual wielder feat, in which that doesn't matter. I don't think you have the two-handed fighting style, so it would just, if you were to swing with that, it would just be 1d4, not the plus dex or plus wisdom, whichever one you're using. But given what it has, it might be worth anyways. Let's see.
I can go for it.
All I can do until more time passes. Calculating Berlin's HP sacrifices. He refuses to use more than half of his resources. Because what if he gets attacked? It could happen anytime, anywhere.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. Technically, if I have a day of downtime, I could probably max out the gem, but realistically, Berlin would not put himself to 1 HP short rest and burn all of his fucking... and do 2 short rests to burn all of his hit die to fully... He wouldn't fucking do that. Like, what if he got attacked? Anytime, anywhere. The air cult could strike.
Let's give me a second.
William, if you ever catch me exploiting this with the whole, like, Berlin drops himself to 1 HP and uses all of his hit die, feel free to have us attacked by assassins. Teach me a lesson. Kill Berlin. I mean, there's plenty of people who would be like, he fucking slept with my wife, I'm hiring thugs to beat the shit out of him. Anytime.
Yeah, the actual assassin chief.
Yeah. I'd imagine it'd be veterans if it was just some thugs to beat him up. Assassin Sheet would be more the cult, or somebody who doesn't like his production.
No, the assassin has to go for ghost only.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to continue that tradition.
True.
What tradition?
Tradition.
Oh, you don't remember the cat brothel?
Oh, right. It wasn't an assassin. It was a thief. A thief.
No, it was an assassin sheet. Remember, because
Oh my god, yeah.
because you took like 8d6 poison damage from the dagger. Just random assassin and working a brothel.
Well, it's the kitty
I mean,
cat
security,
mafia.
yes, but still working a brothel.
That knows the kitty cat mafia.
Kitty Cat Mafia? What?
Yeah.
There's a Kitty
Yeah.
Cat Mafia.
It's another
There
game.
was in the game. In the game, there was. Yeah.
It's not an Archon. No. Continue. William, in Blightforged Resilience, it still says Scorch the Roots. It should be Blight.
It does. Oh, yes. Okay.
I made a magic item.
Yes, he did.
You could do the magical items.
On what day is it finished?
Probably like right before you leave.
Ooh. Berlin might
Sorry.
do it. Berlin might do his reading on the ethereal plane. If he needs to. It'd be very boring. He wouldn't do so lightly.
I'm guessing Fortune came in at the end also.
Fortune would probably come in about... How much downtime is there total, William?
I would say about 8 days total.
8 days. Fortune would come in around day 3. Because a lot of shit's happening. People died. She's like trying to organize and get the prototype working and tell everyone where she's going, what she's doing. Half tempted to say, you know, does anyone want to commit troops to this effort? We're gonna hit those bastards where it hurts. But I don't feel like making William organize a gaggle of dwarven troops. So...
They're probably also doing that anyways.
yeah. I know, but I meant, like, we're going to the Fire Temple, guys, who's with me? I don't feel like making you or myself deal with however many people show up.
So let's see. So yeah, it looks like 3 votes for Volcano, and... yeah, okay.
Did Berlin get his +2 Bloodwell Vial?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, and with
Is
that,
the downtime like going in order, or?
Yeah, sure. Let's say, Freaky, what is... I'm guessing Berlin is spending most of that time, doing the Bloodwell vial and putting blood into it and stuff like that.
He is preparing for war, yes. Because we voted Volcano, so he's working on the Bloodwell vial. He is probably going to try and read the book a bit, but between that and the amount of bleeding himself he's doing, he might not get much done. At some point, he would like to shop for the other book, because he would like to be ready before the next mission. And I assume... Straight jorking it, you're right, Ghosts. What exactly? Is jork... No, anyway. God damn it. So yeah. I don't think he has time to read the book, make the +2 thing, and go shopping all at the same time with the bleeding himself rests. So I'm going to say he makes some progress on the book and does the Bloodwell vial. And he'll shop for the other book later. He would accept Alexander's offer to look for the book also, but is going to express that he may find one earlier, so you might have to sell it to someone else.
Okay. So, by the way, I wanted to speak with all of you about this, but okay, so basically, my plan is to have basically 2 separate parties, one heading to the volcano, one heading to the finger, and we play one mission with one party, and then the other mission with the other party.
Easy. I didn't know we were doing it like that. Okay.
Yeah. And basically both missions would be at the same time.
Yeah.
You'll be canon.
Sounds fun.
Canon fuckery. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You mean with
So,
the 18?
No, like you guys. You guys decide, like, this character of mine is going here, and this character of mine is going here. Like I'm guessing with Freaky, Fortune would head to the volcano, while Berlin would head to the finger. And with Ghost, the Doctor would head to the finger, and Colin would head to the volcano.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
I thought we were talking about, like, the other Archon group.
No.
It
would be interesting. Oh, that's actually something I've always wanted to ask you. Like, so our characters exist in that other setting, don't they? Because I remember.
Yes, it is very timey-wimey ball of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, for example, you guys heard about the Feywild going crazy and the Bone Claw being there. That was something that that was a mission the other party went through. They know about the gunpowder blowing up the elf rebellion. That was something you guys did.
Damn it, Fortune.
No, we only sold them.
That was a consequence of your guys' act.
Yeah.
I love that. It's hard to take care of. Good going.
Yes. Both of your groups have done the heart. Both of your groups have done the blood of the water. Both of your groups took back, did the blighted village and took back the Berhum. But yeah, there are certain things that one group has done and the other has not.
How much fuckery has Fortune? Is Fortune adamantine in that setting? Did she take the deal?
Not as of yet, no.
Interesting. I always think about that, like, what if I had taken that? Nah, she wouldn't do it.
then she wouldn't be a playable character anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Also, she just... Realistically, Fortune's already trying to worm her way out of her pact with Jergal and out of the IHE. She wants to retire so fucking bad.
Well, technically, the only thing she needs to do with her pact is just write down names.
Yeah. Yeah, but the problem is, what happened after she died?
She just keeps writing down names.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Forever.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why she's trying to get out. She's not worried about spending the rest of her life writing names. She's worried about dying and going to the fugue plane and staying there. But, yeah, that aside, just... That's business for later, you know, gonna have to negotiate with Jergal the Pitiless One. I'm sure that'll go well. And I guess Berlin is not helping with the R-Sword situation, since he's going to, Zifinga.
Yes.
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 Oh fuck, I didn't check how that... Let's see, these...
Remodeling.
Oh, okay, so +2. See, I need to change all my blood arts to get the +2 instead of +1 now. Nope. Plus... Ooh. Oh.
Alright, so... Scarpa, you would actually be given 2 of these.
2 of them?
Yes.
Of the thing I sent you?
Yes. 1 second. One second. There you go.
Ooh. Ooh. Fancy.
Oh.
Oh,
Eerie.
they're Swordbreaker daggers.
Yeah.
Did he get like a bonus
Oh,
to
there's
disarm?
more.
Oh, okay. What's funny is those are supposed to, like, Swordbreaker, quote-unquote, daggers and short swords. Those are meant for disarming, not, I don't know. Same deal.
Ooh. So
Yeah.
I'd have to wield these in both hands, right?
No, you can just wield 1. You were just given 2.
Okay.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Is
Is that-
Oh, go ahead.
Is that a official item? Did you make it?
No, he made it.
It is a 2024 item, I think. That I kind of shifted slightly.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I thought it was supposed to be the actual Swordbreakers, like these things that I'm posting the image of. Right?
Oh no, it's Humber. Never mind, it's Humber.
Oh, I thought so. Like, 5th edition doesn't do
How is there any way
martial.
I can like put these in my like equipment?
Sorry?
Any way I can put them like with my equipment?
You would need to enter them manually.
Okay. I'll just
Basically, yeah, freaky that would be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are meant for disarm.
You know what, that's...
Yeah.
You know what, yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna go ahead and say you have advantage on checks to disarm someone as well.
Well, William, recommendation. Instead of having the Nick
Yes.
ability, it's when you hit with an attack, once per turn, you can choose to rip the weapon from the attacker and place it in another space within... to like, disarm the attacker. And you can either hold the weapon...
I
or
would
other-
say, like, as part of a single attack, you can make the disarm check.
Yeah, something like that, because that's what this weapon is meant to do. It's meant to, like, take your fucking sword.
So should I just put 2 daggers inside of my
Yeah, basically.
I can
Basically,
find
yeah.
But I wish I hadn't closed it because I was not done reading it. But oh well. But yeah, it's that sort of weapon's built for disarming the opponent. It's meant to also let you stab while disarming, so you can like catch their sword with the little teeth in there, and also push it forward so they can't guard with their weapon, they can't parry, and you can stab them. It's that sort of deal.
Okay.
There we go. Slight change.
Realistically, in combat, it would buy you like a full second, but that's all you need to land the blow. So
Yes. Yeah, that's basically Berlin is bleeding himself, getting ready to head to the finger. Fortune is showing up after a few days. Probably checking and rechecking her weapons to go to the fire temple. Colin is getting his family settled around, making sure that he has as much security around his wife and kid as possible. And also, probably, I'm going to guess, arguing with his investors and shareholders and stuff like that about how he's got something to do and he's not going to be back for probably a little while. Hey,
arguing with the family.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Ghost?
I was also gonna, save Pyro and then spend 2,000 gold on material components for the funny spell.
Oh, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, do that and basically have a family meeting. I don't know if you want to roleplay that or we can just skip it. But I would like to roleplay one thing. It can be done after. Last. But
okay.
yeah, and then I'm gonna buy a Blood Well Vial +2.
Okay. Let's see.
Well,
that is a very rare item.
+2 is rare.
yeah.
Oh, +2 is rare, right? I think I was going. I think I was thinking of armor. But yeah, so rare. That would be about 7,000 gold.
Can I negotiate it down because he's trading with nobility and it might cost business in?
Yeah, go right ahead. Roll. What is it that you want to say in order to try and convince whoever this person is? I will say that it is a noble of a Pice. Probably
It's Marco.
not a family heir. Oh my god! You know what? Actually, that is entirely possible.
I thought for a moment when you said it's a noble, like it's Fortune. You're negotiating with Fortune. Hello, Colin.
And also, I am heir for the second biggest mine in Pies. Mayhem.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Ghost?
Well, I'm also heir for the second, biggest mine in Pies.
Yes.
Good persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
Finally, I can make the check. 18.
Oh no!
He's finally legal.
Oh yeah.
Berlin throws his arm around him. Today you become a man.
But yeah, with a 14
Diplomat feat
or
would
with
it be
an 18.
advanced? Would I be talking to him for 1 minute?
You know what? That's fair enough. Yeah, you're talking to this person. Probably have met them before. Probably have talked to them before. Yeah, I'd say that would be appropriate. So 22. They would kind of think about it and very well. I suppose for a bit of goodwill between families that we could perhaps come down to 6,000.
Sure. That's fair enough. I'll write you a check. And I'm gonna reduce some of my bank token.
Fucking 30. Fortune's not allowed to work in politics.
But yes, so. Yes, Awen.
Yes.
So Payday. Let me ask you this:
Yes.
which mission would Awen like to go on? Because she would hear that Colin and Fortune are heading to the volcano and probably Skyripa, but Berlin is heading to the Finger. So I will ask, like, which mission would she like to go on?
Because I know earlier we were talking about the temple. Is the temple the one with the finger?
Yeah, the air temple is the Finger, yes.
Yeah, she's
And then
probably going.
and then the volcano is the Fire Temple.
I think I had voted earlier the air temple because wasn't going to the fire one trying to make sure that or was that a side thing we were trying to make sure to kill Lorraine's dad maybe so that she could be the next leader? Was that a separate thing or did it involve the fire?
That was a third separate thing.
That was a third separate thing. Okay.
The Fire Temple is Bianavrad.
Okay, you know, the volcano then, because she just got a frost brand back, and she can extinguish non-magical fires. So, woo! She'd probably be useful. Probably.
Fair enough. Okay. Sounds good. In that case, what is Awen doing during the downtime?
Oh, making calls to her family, trying to, like, not alarm them in any way, just asking about, like, hey, Mom, do you have, like, any, photos of her family past? AKA trying to figure out what the fuck was that furry thing she saw. And then also figuring out, oh, right, I want to invest in that mechanical fucking people thing. Sending out those, mechanical pieces she bought from those guys that she wanted to invest in their business.
Yes.
I remember them. I remember them very much so. So, let me pull my list down. So, long story short, researching her family and also sending out the mechanical hawk, snake, and she kept the squirrel. So it's sending out the two mechanical hawks and the one mechanical snake to some of the rich people she's friends with, the kids.
Ah, you mean, like sending them as gifts or like sending
Gifts.
them as like, okay.
She
Fair
always
enough.
gives them gifts. To her, that's her way of still keeping good with their families.
And yes, that is fair enough. Yeah, they will be delighted with the gifts, and you will not receive them yet, but by the time Awen comes back, she will receive gifts of herself as thank you.
Oh, how sweet. But yes, also trying to... I forgot how we established earlier that she would contact them, or they would contact her about how much money they would like for an investment.
Where were they again? They were in Foveros, right?
I had it written down somewhere in Payday's notes. Damn it, I have a lot of... Wow, I have more notes than I thought I did. And it's not in my notes. Wonderful.
We can just say info, bro. So that's fine.
Sure, that works.
But yes. So, yeah. Are you still researching how much you would like to give them, or have you decided an amount, or?
They were. I met the one guy, and he said, I'm just selling this stuff. He's the owner. I had to discuss with him because he can't make those decisions on his own.
Oh yes, it was in fact Foveros, because that was back when you guys were at like the menagerie area. It's where Colin got his egg.
Yeah. While he was getting his egg, I was like, oh, that's cool. I have a shitload of money. I like this. I think other people would like this. Let me invest.
Yeah. If you go back to talk to them, they will tell you that there's like basically 3 different ways you can go. You can invest like 1,000, and they can make a few more animals, and they can give you part of the profit. You can go 5,000 for a few more animals, 10,000, or if you would like to, invest in the business, maybe become like part of the part of the whole thing, you could give them 25,000.
25,000 it is.
Sounds good. Yeah, you will get regular updates on how things are going, and basically, part of the profits from the business will, going forward, and probably a say in what they make and what happens with that.
What's even better is they see her ridiculously just pull that out of her fucking pouch because I have more than enough on me.
Anyone just casually having like 40 or 50 pounds of gold that she just plops on the poor gnome guy. Probably weighs more than he does.
God, and she still has a lot on her. Oh, that's even great. I'm so sorry. It's like I'm fucking plotting it. Sorry to them, not anyone else.
Yeah. Alright, in that case, I will ask Scarpa, what are you doing?
Hadn't really thought about what he would really be doing. Actually, are we still in that town that we were originally in, that little village?
No, you are back in the main headquarters of the IAG.
But because I was gonna say, I could go see what that bull was about during that week. Well, first I would probably gonna move all of my gold into my bag of holding. So I'm not overweight.
Fair enough. There is the Temple of Joaquin here that, you most likely have an account with, unless, you're one of those people.
Not a big fan of the government.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not a big fan of the government, considering
Fair enough.
Style. So I'll put like 4,000 inside of my bag of holding.
Okay.
Real quick.
Yeah, sounds good.
And is there any shops anywhere about in this?
Yeah, there's lots of shops. This is basically like the single main hub, like around the world. It's where the United Nations is. It's where the headquarters of the IAG is. It's basically like the center of the map. So like basically every trade route comes through here.
All right. Is there any shops that sell crossbow bolts, to be exact?
Yeah, you can go to a Fletcher.
May I go to a Fletcher then?
Yeah.
I would like to go to a Fletcher and buy around 100 crossbow bolts.
Sounds good. You can
How
very
much would that
easily get that. Any normal mundane item will be like its normal cost. So if you just look up adventurers gear or anything like that, or like armor or weapons like that, that's you can just tell me how much you buy and then just deduct it yourself.
Okay. So.
But any like magical weapons or items or anything, or like any specialty stuff would be yeah, I would need you to like either look for that or like tell me so I can come up with something.
Okay, I'm trying to find the crossbow bolts now. Found them. Okay.
I believe it's 20 for a gold.
It's not telling me in the thing, so I'm just gonna look it up.
Yeah, crossbow bolts, 20 for 1 gold. So
that would be 4.
That would be 5 gold. 5 gold for 100.
So if I buy 100, that'd be 5 gold. All right, I'm fine with that. Let me change. All right. And then I guess for the rest of the days, I'll probably sleep and just train. You know, what Skyripper would probably do. Practice its swordsmanship and get used to the new dagger, along with his blink dagger, using both of them in sequence.
Aripa's
Sounds
favorite
good.
drink is water.
I'm sorry?
No, I was making a bit. Skyrippa's favorite drink is water.
What's my favorite drink there, Freaky?
It's water.
He said water. Yeah,
Definitely
you kind of
not.
cut out there for a second.
No!
But yes. So,
He drinks water and vodka. Just those two. That's it.
oh
Or drinks
no!
water. Or drinks vodka like water.
Oh, drinks vodka.
I love that one. I love that one Vine where it's like, hey, can I get a sip of your water? It's not water. Vodka, nice. I'm like, it's vinegar. What? It's vinegar, pussy.
You know, I can drink vodka straight, just, be fine, but vinegar, that's,
Is it red wine vinegar?
No, I think it's straight white vinegar
Nah,
in the video.
If it was
Because the guy confuses it for water.
Yeah,
or
no.
or...
The joke is I can if it's red wine vinegar.
I think my dad just drinks vinegar at night for like to settle his stomach. I think he says.
That is
Yeah,
so
I
many
could
people
do that.
claim that, and that's just fucking wives' tale bullshit. Don't fucking do that if your stomach is upset. That's placebo, but you're actually making it worse.
Alrighty then. So, sorry, give me a second.
I made a token for the funny thing, because in about 3 days, Fortune arrives. It's not immediately recognizable, though, as what you see is a 9-foot tall construct big, bulky, blocky, blatantly dwarven craft, has the steel veins insignia right fucking on it. And it just sort of, I assume, walks up to Awen, because that'd be the most fun. Awen, 9-foot-tall construct approaches you.
Yeah, already doing the whole tilting the head backward to look up. Bless you.
Sorry.
Damn.
Now, is the insignia very obvious, or is it kind of like you have to look for it, then you notice it?
On the front you do, from the side, it's literally on both shoulder panels.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, if you're
So-
looking at it, like the cockpit entry, that like it's in like 4 different places, but the problem is from the front, it's just on one part of the chest.
Ah, then she doesn't see it.
Yeah.
So all the issues there, she's standing with this thing coming at her. She's not freaking out, but more of the, wow, that's big. When it stands there in front of her, just silence for a moment.
And there's something kind of familiar about its look. And then a very familiar little 4-legged, brick-sized construct just skitters onto the floor up to you, and you hear the... It's Zapper! You know Zapper. That's Fortune's little construct.
Yeah, like, putting the 2 and 2 together, that's Fortune.
Yep.
Hey, Zapper! What you doing? How'd you get here? Where's Fortune?
It like bounces up and down.
Where's...
And then... You hear some sort of mechanism activate in the back, and then, climbing out of the back of this mech, is Fortune! Hello, Aven!
Okay, that's cool.
I know! It's so cool! It's hot as hell in there, so... It's like kind of sweaty.
Wait, but I thought you don't feel heat.
I do, but it's very hot. It takes a lot of heat for me to feel it.
Oh, that's gotta be hot then.
Yes!
Most other people would be melted by now.
Yes, all of the dwarves that have been in it have said that they can only really stand it for a few hours before they have to get out. Because it is horrible. It's so sweaty in there. I'm working on it.
Huh. Maybe some kind of anyway, so this is what you've been doing in your free time, huh?
I wouldn't call it free time, because I've been doing a lot. I've been busy, and we made this. We made this. It is the Iron Foot. It is not the Iron Foot. That is a throwaway line. Sorry. No, this is the. What was it? This is the Heavy Foot. It is the Mark II prototype. Even we are making mechs. It is cool. They're going to be useful in construction and mining, and also warfare.
You cut out.
They're going to be useful in construction and mining, also warfare, but mostly those 2 things.
I think it's time for us to go to secrets. You keep cutting out every so often.
God fucking damn it, kill me.
No.
I've had Gunvolver on the screen this whole time, which is fine.
Oh, yeah.
But
Anyways, we're going to be using them for mining and warfare, but it was really...
it's they're going to be very useful for construction and mining and also warfare, but mostly those other 2 things.
Yeah, my mind kind of went to the warfare part, because that's where I thought most people would think of.
It is inevitable in my field of work, yes. Engineering is always like that. But, yes, this is the prototype. I'm going to try and use it during our little excursion to the volcano. I'm not sure how useful it will be, though. Kind of a bad timing.
And this is one of those things that it feels like it's going to be really useful, and I really hope it is, because it really is cool.
Well...
Oh!
Go on?
Oh, speaking of cool, takes out the one she kept, which is the mechanical squirrel.
Ooh. Oh, is that Minecraft?
I'm not exactly sure. these two dudes were, well, this one guy was selling them over, where's the place again, William? Sorry, I forgot.
Just like the menagerie area, basically like the outskirts of the city.
So we were out there by the menagerie area, and I saw this guy selling this. And, well, I've already sent my daily stuff back to home, and I still have a lot of money in the bank and on my person, so everybody does this kind of thing. I invested in it. I thought these were cool.
Oh, they are cool. I've made many of these. Here, may I see it?
Just lets the scroll go over to you.
Yeah.
She's gonna pick it up, inspect it, look it over, check the mechanisms. What kind of craft?
She can very easily tell that this is gnomish clockwork.
This is gnomish clockwork. Very well done, too. Getting pieces is not easy.
You have to wind them up every so often, but really, honestly, all they wanted was $25,000 for, like, full on. They offered cheaper options, I didn't really have the...
Oh, are you investing in these?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something I like, it's something cool, and I think it'd be a good selling thing.
You will have to find the right market. These are expensive, and they are animate knickknacks.
Well, I
work.
sent some to my richer friends as a gift, but I think that's kind of a good way to do it too, since they're the kind of people that afford this kind of thing.
They will sell there, yes, that is what I'm saying. Marketing, like make it a point to meet people and advertise them and find out who wants to buy them.
Oh, that's why I kept the scroll one.
Yes, this is good.
There was all kinds of other animals too. It was ridiculous.
Oh, they have a wide selection. That is useful.
You know, to be honest, I gotta let them set the price, mostly because they didn't really have the... I didn't want to be rude and just say, only 25,000? You know, because our adventures are lucrative.
Yes, I recently was sent a package of about 290,000 gold.
What?
Yes. So that was very well timed, because things are bad in Trunog right now. The lava level rose, hundreds died. The Steel Lands, we've had to leave. The entire city has had to be evacuated.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, so it's a good time for me to come into this much money, because the Steel Veins is going to need it.
Yeah. Hey, Hey, Fortune. This is between you and me, since I feel like we're pretty close at this point.
Okay. No, even.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Fortune's going to like look left, look right, climb up into, because I'm sure we're like gathering a crowd here.
Yeah, you have a giant mech. I'm sure you're gathering a crowd.
Climbs into the mech. Okay, Evan, climb up here and come see the inside of the cockpit.
Does this only fit one person or two? Just like standing like up on the shoulders, looking down into the cockpit.
So it's sort of like down on one knee, so you can stand on the back of the heel, and it acts like a step to get to the cockpit.
Considering she's fucking 5'2" to this 9-foot monstrosity.
Yeah, so it is doing that right now. So basically, Fortune climbs in, and there's not enough room for you to fit in, but there's enough room for you to like half hang in it. No, less like that. More like, I can't remember which...
Titanfall?
I've not played enough Titanfall to know. I mean, I have an image that... I'll post an image in a bit. I already have, like, a token for it. It's literally from a album cover of a power metal band. So...
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Literally,
I can sit on the shoulder.
Dwarven craft mechs in space shooting cannons. But, so, Basically, she's just offering you to, like, half hang the thing as if she's showing you the interior. Okay, now ask me. Nobody will be able to hear in here. That's actually a bit of a problem I'm working on.
Yeah, I'd imagine having to hear someone yell for help or you're about to crush me would probably be,
Yes.
needed.
While in it, I can hear. It has its own sensors. Because I have to sort of use a familiar spell sort of technique with it, so I share senses with the construct. But no one can hear me speaking in here. Like, I have to yell, and if somebody's right next to it, and it's not too loud, they can hear me. That's about it. It's a bit of a problem. We were in the middle of...
Couldn't you put like some kind of copper? Well, I say copper because I'm not really too refined in these metals, but copper pipe from there to like the mouthpiece of this thing?
No, well, I could, but that wouldn't... So, I have made it a sealable environment. You can open the vents, you can have them filtered, like my gas mask, or...
Is this
or you can close
because
them.
the thing... Is this because of what we happened under the sea?
It is for submersible, yes, so that I can, bring it underwater.
That's not what I meant.
I...
She's referring to the incident of the fucking Hydra shit. Like, is this because of that incident? Is this why this is the thing you put in there? That you could seal it off?
No. It might block sound enough for that, I'm not sure. But no, I still keep my earmuffs in my helmet. I'm sure you've noticed these things hanging off my neck here.
Oh yeah, no. I know you've been prepared. Just
yes. Yes, you've stood next to me when I have fired the gun before. You know why I keep these.
Yeah. Right. So my thing.
Tell me what you need to tell.
I might turn into a fuzzy, weird fox creature in the future, and I don't know what to do about it.
Blink, blink, blink.
Good. Okay, now I got that out. Allow me to explain. She'll tell you about the whole seeing the other thing. It said it was her. She doesn't know what that means. She gets possessed. Does she turn into that? Is it identifying, saying my name is Awen? Like, is that its name? It said no. Or it said yes. It said I was it. Does it happen in the future? Is that a past? Is this some kind of planar shit? Am I just being tricked by an illusion? I don't know. But I do know, and you know too, that I've come across these whenever I've done my I summon my fucking spirits.
Yeah. Your pillar men. Does it speak at all? That perhaps I could use tongues? Can you summon it again? We could ask.
I never summoned it.
Oh.
I woke up and the thing was there.
Oh, that's not good. Have you tried?
Yeah, that was more concerning.
Have you tried calling your spirits since then? Maybe it would appear. Maybe it would answer the call.
To be fair, I hadn't tried that. We were kind of a little bit busy because, the treat blight thing I mentioned.
Okay, well, we can try that. I can detect thoughts. I can cast tongues. Perhaps we can do something about that. We could see about communicating with it. Maybe it can write. I don't know if it's corporeal. I've only seen you do it like twice, and we were being attacked both times.
Usually I use it when we're attacked, and
yes.
Yeah, I get I just want to talk to it about somebody. Talk about it with somebody.
Yes.
It's just so weird.
We can certainly try to figure it out. We might be able to communicate with it and get an answer.
Want to know the weirdest part about it too? Well, no, one of the weirdest parts about it was I did not feel scared or anything when it just popped out of nowhere. I was calm and happy. Maybe not happy, but just strangely calm for just seeing that at the foot of my bed, standing there staring at me.
That could be a charm effect.
Staring? No, it opened its eyes. It's like its eyes were closed, but it saw. But then when it opened it saw. I don't know. I really don't know. There was so much going on in that moment.
I'm trying. Did Fortune ever see this thing? I don't remember if it ever summoned while Fortune was around, because
she's probably seen it once or twice, but not for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
because it only happened once or twice when she did that.
Yes.
And then at that point, it never came back up again.
Okay, so the thing we saw on the aisle, then, it was the colorful thing with the big hands and the snout and the digital
Yeah,
legs?
yeah, like that, but this one was dressed different.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
Yeah, that's another concept I'm kind of grasping.
We could do research into your family. It's summoning from ancestral spirits, or...
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to get info out of my parents without alarming them, because the last thing they need right now is more panic in their lives after the whole village just got out of sickness thing.
Well, it's possibly tribal magic, so maybe try to find tribal peoples nearby. They may know.
Yeah, alright. Thanks for the advice.
Yes, just to ask the druids and the people of the forests and lands. The more traditional, the ascetic ones, they may know. Something.
Alright. Okay, off of this stuff, back to the cool robot.
Okay, yes, this is adamantine plating! Slaps her hand on the inside of the thing.
so basically, Fortune and Awen geeking out over the cool robot she made.
Exactly. This thing weighs, like, let's see, how much does it weigh? It weighs 4,100 pounds. This thing is 2 tons of metal on legs. It has a huge, like, fuck off big warhammer with it. This thing is big.
And it puts its drill to the heavens.
I considered a drill for but a moment.
I figured you said this thing was for mining purposes too, so probably some of the ones you're going to make will have drills.
Basically, this thing is gonna end up in warfare, but what Fortune built it to do was like the loading dock mech from Aliens.
Okay.
Yeah,
now
that's
when
what
you put
she
that
built
way
it for,
immediately.
but that's not how this is gonna go. You gotta build military first to get anywhere.
Yeah, and that's why that was Awen's first thing too. She thought about it was, oh wow, that's gonna be on the battlefield, ain't it?
Like, this thing is basically a step up from the gas mask. It's like, and now we have heavy mining equipment that can survive rocks collapsing on it and give the person in it enough time to be rescued and move heavy things and mine heavy things. The same, like,
if they
it's
don't
that.
boil alive in the heat.
Yeah, that's something she's working on. And she's telling you about, like, how it was rushed, like this was an incomplete model, but after the eruption and hearing about what happened, she had to, like, push some things forward, so it's actually missing a bunch of features, and like, this is literally the first control method we came up with, and we have, like, 4 other possible ones. This is a prototype.
So if you're going to that volcano, I'm assuming this is basically you stress testing this thing.
Sort of. Also, I think I'll need it. Because here's the thing. Dragon. Pick dragon.
Mm-hmm.
This is... It's entirely possible it's not surviving this mission. It's a 4,100 pound weight that can grab onto the dragon or leap from something onto the dragon, and I have reason to believe that will be useful for stopping it from flying away. So
that is a good point.
I find it entirely possible that the heavy foot will be destroyed in this.
That is a good point, but also along the way you can kind of make a mental note of some other things you might have to adjust or add on.
Yes, this is a test as well, but this is not a complete prototype. This is the first operable model we have, and that we have before some things. It's a mess.
I have a good feeling, like an 80% chance this thing's not coming back.
There's a very good chance it will not. Like, it's powered by storm steel rods. That's bad. If something goes wrong, it will electrocute me and anything else touching it.
That's great. That's awesome. That's absolutely great.
Yes, I was working on a different power supply, but I ran out of time.
Shouldn't you, like, grab some kind of charm or something? Inscription? I'm not very versed in magic. Something for anti-shock purposes, or at least to reduce it hurting you?
I did not have time. I can prepare absorb elements if I need to, which I might do before the fight.
Is there like an autopilot in that thing, or is it all mechanical?
No, it does not have an autopilot at this time.
Right.
Prototype.
Prototype.
If you are in this chamber, you can command it as you would a familiar, which you would not understand, but it's the people who are magically inclined would. I can see through its eyes, hear through its ears, move its body as if it were my own, while I am in here.
So you have to like know some magic in order to do it.
At this time, yes. I was working on the CS late technology and some other things. I didn't get to finish.
Like, as she's still riding with you in this thing while half hanging out, she's still talking with you, and there's one thing, get simple-minded for her, and saying it straight up to you in the terms of, well, I could already tell you one thing they're going to ask you to make about it, and that's to make it easier for people like me to use it.
Yes, the current thing I was thinking of is Wands of Find Familiar, maybe? But you need an augmented version of the spell, so it would have to be a specialized one. Your spell jamming technology has something similar. I don't have a spell jammer to look at. I need to find one. I want to see how they do it, because supposedly they have a way where somebody like you could just sit on a chair and drive it. And they wait
Oh,
the power
that's
of it.
cool.
Yes, I've only read about them.
that's-
I need to find one.
By the way, what the hell's a spell jammer? I think I've heard that before, I just can't remember off the top of my head.
It is a ship that flies, but it can go so high up that you leave this world entirely. Not planar travel, just so deep outside of this world that you go to other worlds.
That... Not gonna lie, for some reason that sounds kind of fun.
It does.
Exciting in a way.
It does. It's also terrifying.
I mean, yeah, but isn't exactly everything we're already doing kind of terrifying? Like going into an active volcano site?
Something goes wrong and you die in the flows of phlostogen.
Or something goes wrong and I die in lava because my body's not lava proof. I mean, I'm not seeing the difference here in terms of horrible, horrible death.
I'm saying if there is a hole in the ship and somebody lights a torch, we all die.
And if we go and I fall off the cliff and fall in the lava, I die.
Okay, about equally as scary. It's just the idea.
Yeah,
of,
that's kind of my point.
Like, you can just not walk near the cliff. With this spelljammer, something could just go unfortunately wrong and you all die instantly.
I could not walk near the cliff and then something pop out to knock me off said cliff.
Ewan, please stop making me more uncomfortable about going to the volcano.
It's fine. You'll be fine. You can survive this shit. I'm the one risking it here.
I can survive for like 20. It just takes me 20 seconds more to burn to
Fortune,
death.
what I'm saying is that you're smarter than me.
It's more painful. I still die in the fire, Ewan.
Fortune, what I'm saying is you're smarter than me to not fall into said things.
Yes, but now
I'm not the smartest either, but I'm more the dumb muscle sometimes.
Anyone's just clumsy.
Yeah. I mean, I have had nightmares about being in this mech and falling through the floor into a lava floor. I've actually prepared a spell in case of that exact situation.
I apologize, then I didn't mean to bring up your trauma.
Sorry, the last 2 nights have been rough.
Well, on the plus side, if something goes wrong, you can throw me in front as the shield.
I think you should stand behind the mech. I made it to take hits. Then again,
I'm trying to be supportive, Fortune.
yes, that and I've not stress tested this. I don't know if it's sturdier than you are. I've seen you get hit a lot, Evan.
Yeah! Like that's where she kind of got a little too excited because that wasn't a sore spot, but it felt like a sore spot. Yeah! I kind of am, haven't I?
You were a sore spot for a minute there.
I was a living bruise at one point, right?
Yeah. Yes, you were.
No, like that was her saying. I was a living bruise at one point.
Yeah. Yes, you were. I was very worried.
Yeah, that's the Glyph of Warding incident, if I recall.
No, that was when you got hit with the hammer from the giant construct. It did a living fuck ton of force damage to you.
No, it was the moment she paused and then tried to remember something just as bad, but then almost mentioned about the getting smacked by the tail from the fucking from the T-Rex. Remember, she got conscious, boom, back into the ground.
Ooh, yeah, the fucking king of the land.
That was the first thing that came to her head, not the hammer incident. Like,
Goddamn.
that was the newest one.
I got to invest it. Fortune and Awen Remitness. What's everyone doing?
Yeah. I was kind of waiting for someone to stop us.
I know, like, why did nobody stop us? Please.
I'm not there. I don't know.
No, I meant, like, on table.
Otherwise, who else is doing what moment?
Yeah.
Well,
Stop me.
our table lacks that kind of resolve usually.
Damn.
And I don't want to just... Well, yeah.
First crying in a
Anyway,
corner
who's
outside
next
of Berlin.
Why is he crying
Yeah.
in the corner? What's happening with him in Berlin?
Because he lost to Berlin.
Oh, that's right. Who's gonna tell Fortune that Berlin kicked both Colin and Skyripa's asses?
I weren't dumb about my abilities, I would have won. Fuck you.
I mean, if I also weren't, because I forgot that Rend stacks, so I could have had you just bleeding to death horribly and having to choose, do you want to attack or live?
Flame heals that, Rend.
That's true, but I also could have been using my AoEs against you.
I don't know, whatever. Maybe one... Fight me again! Fight me again, then!
Okay. Okay.
Fight me, you coward!
At a later time, not this session, because we got
Yeah.
stuff to do, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Enjoy the tsunami. Enjoy the tsunami.
Let's do a rematch.
Yeah. Who's next, William?
Yeah.
These two are doing the things.
Yeah, the girl talk
Is
is
Fortune,
happening.
is Fortune actively trying to meet the others also, or is she just in the IG?
I assume at some point, "Ew, we have to show everyone else," happens, yes. Because she really
Yeah,
wants to
that
show
cute.
off the mech, she's so excited.
And actually, Aben would be thinking about Berlin.
Yeah.
She would be thinking mostly about Berlin because she knows he'd probably find this kind of cool, considering he did the puppet thing with the
Yeah.
T-Rex head. So he's got a sense of humor.
Like, when Berlin sees the mech, you just see there's like, he's perplexed, and then he just sort of like leans forward a little and is like, he's like resting his chin on his hand and like covering his mouth with his fingers, deep contemplation. And then after like a good 10 seconds, that's rad.
That's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen.
It is. That is the coolest fucking thing he's ever seen.
And she knew he would think so too.
Berlin loves this shit. He just would never admit it.
I just love the idea of Awen like half hanging out the back of it, just like waving like, "Hey!"
Here's the thing: if Fortune wasn't a devil woman, Berlin would think she's the one.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
When your characters would almost simp for each other.
But otherwise, he's simply
They
too
all-
racist.
Yeah, but yeah, so I will say that at the end of the 8 days, you will be brought together. Fortune, Awen, Colin, and Scarpa.
Do the dit.
Oh yes.
I mean, we could do it at the end of the 8th day, so everyone is there.
No, we can do your yeah. What was it that you wanted to roleplay?
The confrontation I DM'd you. You know, about the book burners being set up by someone.
Okay.
And the dinner with his family about him going to go. Which, he would probably do it the second day of the downtime. Also, I'm gonna buy the winged boots, William. I'm just gonna take base price on none. How much is it?
Which boots?
Winged boots. It's uncommon.
Ah, yes.
Gives you flying speed equal to you. Because I need mobility.
Let's see. Yeah, winged boots fly for up to 4 hours, all at once, or in several bursts. Sorry. Yeah, it is an uncommon requiring attunement. I would say they would be about 800 gold.
Awesome. All right. It's good. Reduce the gold, and since it's the second day, the thing is, Colin trusts his family, so he won't bring any protection. So he will, at the first day after the whole Asia and getting back Pyro thing, and buy the magic items, which I would assume that be happen in a day.
Yeah. Probably a couple of days, yeah, but yes.
Well, after that, he will send an invite to his brother, his father, mother, and Samantha. Well, Samantha, I can just ask to have dinner together in the family house.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Would they accept?
Yeah, they would probably accept, but they would take a little while to get everyone together. Probably about maybe the 6th day or the 7th, possibly.
Awesome. Then in that case, I would meet Fortune.
Yes.
Well, he would be trying to spend like all of his time with his family, so you might have to actively look for him. Like he's just probably I don't know, in the fairs, in the market, in a fancy restaurant.
He's having an affair? What?
No. In a fairs.
I know, I'm just messing with it.
He's having an affair. Oh. Already so young. Anyway,
With a woman with a full head of hair.
Oh no! I mean, by now she's got like, a good pixie cut length going, I think. But
Yes, I know.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
actually, no. It's been like 6 months, hasn't it?
2 years.
Oh, it's been. Never mind. She's got like proper shoulder length or something going on at this point. If she's been
Yes,
growing
but it
out.
rhymes better.
Yeah.
She decides to shave her head anyway.
I kind of like the look. I mean,
It
depending
wasn't growing in the right length.
on her bone structure, she might be able to pull off bald.
I mean, did you see Tilda Swinton? I thought she looked great in it.
Fair.
Anyways.
Yeah, there's some people who just shouldn't be bald, and some people who can. What's going on?
But yeah.
I think I rock the bald look pretty good.
You're bald?
I shaved my head.
William, you exist as a voice to me. I've never seen you. So you are that image of Kirby in the witch hat. That's all I see.
Same. Except for your hands.
Or is that
Sometimes you
wobble
show them your
too?
hands
Yeah.
while holding stuff.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
But yeah, so
Anyways, I would also give like the remaining Drake eggs materials to Samantha and Aisha in that 6 days. Also, can I sell my silk? I have silk.
yeah, you can sell it.
For base price or higher? Because bought it for like 700 each. It was from Disney.
Did you buy the silk, or did they give it to you?
I bought 3 rolls of silk.
Yeah, you can sell them. They are basically trade goods, so they are worth what they are worth. But yeah, you can try and get high. You can try and get higher with a persuasion check.
Yeah, it's from Disney, and the place it's very in short demand. In short supply.
I was gonna say short demand.
Yeah.
If it's in short demand, then it's worth less.
Yeah.
How much did you said it's a 750 for a roll, right?
700.
700 for a roll. You'd be able to get a few people to a few like weavers shops and things like that. It's very nice silk. It's not the highest quality, but it is pretty good. It's up there. So you'd be able to sell them to like a weaver's shop for probably around like 850.
That. Awesome. And then, does Fortune look for Colin?
Yeah. So third day, her and Awen have the talk. Then, we have to show everyone else.
Oh no! Awen and Fortune have the talk.
The talk, yes.
We've already had that talk.
Yeah, Awen now knows where babies come from. In excruciating detail.
And still is going to keep dating the devil.
Fortune is
regardless of
this.
her trying to convince her otherwise.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. You're going to poison your bloodline! Bloodline, that's the word I was looking for. The Calistants are a legendary bloodline. Fucking hell, finally, brain. It's like a Joestar bit. Anyway.
Yeah.
Goes looking, goes searching. Where the fuck is he on, like, the third day?
I would think he'd be going out to. Are there any performances or like any theaters?
Oh yeah, there's several. There's like street performers, like actual like magical talents. There's people. Excuse me. There's fest houses, theaters, arenas.
Probably
lots of that sort of thing.
He'd probably be walking down the street with his family and looking at street performers. There's a jester wearing. There is a jester with a mask, like juggling balls.
Oh no! Does this mask have horns?
It's red and black.
No, it's him!
No.
I thought I had sending on Fortune, but I think I only have it with my spooky book.
You have a sending sent to me.
No, but I don't have the sending spell. I only have it with spooky book, and your name is not in my spooky book. Your name is not in the Death Note.
No!
Yeah.
Boom, 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 down the street.
Mommy, what is that?
The problem is she doesn't know where to look for you, because I doubt you, reported into the AIG, the IAG, of where you were when you're just hanging out with your family. And it's
you have sending stones to me.
Oh yeah, we do have the stones. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I said that.
He did say that.
I thought he just said you have sending, don't you? I misheard. Doot doot. Doot doot.
I'm guessing Sky Ripper is also there. You guys found him. He's
Well,
training. It's not that hard to find.
We'd probably encounter Sky Reaper
probably be at
first.
the arena.
No. I think we'd encounter
You want to
Sky
come with him?
Say I'm at the arena. Currently.
Berlin's.
Brendan crying in the corner.
What's funny is Berlin's probably hanging out with you when he's not working.
Say that again?
Berlin's probably hanging out with you when he's not working.
Nice.
Probably.
Yeah. So he might be there with you, depending on what time of day it is.
Just putting people in the ground
Yeah,
at the arena.
yeah. Illegally.
Not people, but
Well, come on now.
Come on, please.
Well, I mean, to be fair, anyone's less than a person for Berlin.
Those devil-blooded things aren't people.
Yeah.
oh god.
Listen,
I'm
if it's
pure-blooded
not
Alan, okay?
if it's not full human, it's not that it's worth less than a person. It's that it's not worth as much as a human person. It's not that everything else is inferior, it's that humanity is superior. There
good lord.
there is a standard, and humans are above that standard.
And anyways, guys, we're all white people.
Anyway.
What are you talking about? Black people are humans too. They're part of the superior
Fortune
race.
is Fortune is an extremely white person. Anyways.
Like, what are you talking about? They're part of the superior race.
Anyways. So yes.
This is getting bad.
So yeah, I'm gonna guess that Fortune and Awen would be able to meet up with Colin
Yeah.
by use of the sending stone that they have to each other.
Yeah. Sky Reaper, giant fucking mech. Berlin says that's rad as hell.
That seems interesting. Can I take it for a ride?
Just the back hatch opens up. Pale tiefling woman you've never met. I would ask that you not. It's a very sensitive piece of equipment.
I could be gentle with it.
Can you
The answer's no.
also?
Aw.
I can be gentle, baby.
Awen just straight up telling him the answer's no.
So rude.
It's-
Just because I'm an Alan. You're all racist except
It's-
for Berlin.
It's our only prototype. You're right, Sky Reaper. I look down on you because you're a bird man.
See, he gets it.
Hand on your
I feel
shoulder,
like.
arm around your shoulder.
Wait, how tall is your character?
Mine?
Yeah.
I think like not short, not too tall. Hold up. Let me make it exact. 5'8" to be exact.
Okay. Never mind. Because I was gonna make a short choke out of that.
You're actually taller than Berlin by 1 inch. Huge bird man.
Yeah. 'Cause-
But,
yeah, which is why the short choke doesn't work.
But either way, Berlin levitating off of the ground to be towering like a foot taller than you, arm over your shoulders. You're right, I look down on you because you're a bird man. Taps you on the chest.
I'm just gonna mumble under my breath, asshole.
Exactly. But yes, we were going to go meet Colin. Do you want to come with? I'm showing everyone the giant mech, and also we need to have an important talk. I mean, I can go.
I wanted to fight a bit more, but I guess I can go.
Well, it shouldn't take too long. This would only be like an hour or two.
I guess I got time for that.
Yes, and that is how long it would take you to get back here after, I think. I don't know. And too much math, go on. Let's go. Come along, everyone. You
I
can
like how
run.
the lady who built this giant mech thinks his that's too much math.
It's too much math. Overdoing it. You want to ride on top of it? I can't let you drive it. Because, first of all, I don't even know if you can. But you can ride on it.
Note that Awen is already sitting on one of the shoulders of it.
Moore's position.
I'll just fly up a little bit and just land on the head of it. Just
Okay.
perch up there like an actual bird.
Yeah, nice flat head. It's got like the bucket helmet shape going.
I'm just perched up there.
Yeah. So yeah, Colin.
There was probably a group of people watching the performer, but now their heads turn back.
As Awen and the Birdman Skyreaper are riding on the shoulders of a large construct.
Shoulder
Berlin
at
is
head.
there.
Asia is like on Colin's shoulder. He's like riding Colin because she wants to see the performer above the crowds, and then Colin turns around to see what the sound is, and oh my god, that's
Covered in steel
I thought
veins.
Fortune was coming.
This thing is covered in steel veins iconography. And it does match the design of like her armor. Because Colin actually knows a bit about craftsmanship and stuff, so I think he'd immediately recognize, wait a second.
Yeah, I thought Fortune was coming. I guess. Hello, Awen. Where's Fortune?
She's just gonna. She knows you could hear from in there, but Fortune does like that, almost like if she were a mechanic thing, where she leans back and gives it a good old slap on the back as a note for Fortune to open the hatch.
Clang clang. Yeah, you like knock on the side of the actual cockpit chamber. And then hey Colin! Fortune just like hanging out the top of it. I made a fucking mech!
It's really cool. Not on the inside though.
I want to
What
ride.
did Fortune say?
I made a fucking mech! And then realizes...
You just hear this tiny little voice. You just hear this tiny little voice. Fucking mech!
Yeah, like literally, it was she said it and then like froze as she realizes there's a bunch of children and stuff gathered, and then hears that, oh, I'm so
No, it's
sorry.
Asia saying that.
Mhm.
My daughter who's standing on top of me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, the thing is, she had already started talking by the time. Like, she literally opened the chamber, you hear her voice, hey, Colin, I made a fucking... And her head pops up as she hits mech. It was like that.
Yeah.
And she's like...
Oh.
So it's got like this rectangular...
Where's Samantha at this moment, Willie?
About to slap Fortune.
She would... Yeah, she's like standing next to you. Just watching, like, what the shit?
Yeah. Lets Asia down. Lets Asia down, and he just kneels down in front of her and says like, "These are my adventuring friends that I told that Daddy told you about."
Nice.
And hello to Fortune.
Fortune is like dark gray now. I'm so sorry.
Hello!
Hello. Isha. Yes, I have not seen you since you were, well, you could not stand before last time.
She does seem to, she'll like nod at you and puts like a little hand against her mouth. Doesn't really seem to understand like what you mean by that, but we'll just nod.
She's wearing overalls.
Yeah. Oh no, the cute little overalls. Generic anime little girl outfit number 4. When does she die horribly in an accident?
Big
No.
Oh,
No. Don't
Let's
say
not
that.
give Colin some lore.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Oh no, the joint gives out on the heavy foot and it falls
No.
forward. It weighs 4,200 pounds.
Somehow
That
not
fire
crushing Colin, only crushing.
Crushes the baby.
that fire resistance isn't gonna do anything.
Look at the little baby. Now look at the big baby.
Wow.
It crushes Colin and the child, and then Colin continues the story as the wife.
No!
I'm gonna be in noble shape.
Fortune's mech
Yeah.
falls on your wife and child.
Guys,
you
continue.
more.
Anyways.
Fortune, I was worried about about you, especially what I've heard about the volcano.
Yes, I have come. So, you know what happened, I take it. I have rushed development. This thing was not ready when it happened, but I've been rushing development. And, well, I've been wanting to talk to all. We should probably not be doing this here, as I've noticed. I'm sorry. Like, the performers
There's
have
so
probably-
many people, like, just staring at you.
The performers have probably stopped the performance and are glaring at this point.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yo, let's
Aisha,
talk somewhere else.
you can continue the trip with mommy.
Mm.
I'll be talking for a bit, okay?
It would be
Okay.
safe. It would be safe for her to hear about. This is nothing terrible, but I understand if you do not.
Papa.
This is about adventuring, and it's a very sour subject.
When you say sour, you see, like, she scrunches up her face as if, like, she had tasted something sour, and then we'll just kind of give you, like, a little wave as you head off to talk to the others.
I feel like she's already been conditioned. Like, that's his standard dad term for you shouldn't hear this. This is a sour subject. Like, you've core memoried her with that, so for the rest of her life, she's going to use sour subject as code for we don't talk about that.
We don't talk
Yeah.
about Bruno.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, she's at that age
When
where
they're away.
permanent words happen.
Yeah. When they're away,
Yeah,
Colin
we're
will
on
say,
enough time now.
Fortune has just taught your daughter how to say fuck forever. I hope you're happy.
"That's crazy, man." Fuck you.
You're-
But yeah, Colin would say to you guys when they're away, I haven't told them that I was going to continue with you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not good. Coward.
that's kind of important.
Berlin just calls you
You
a
might
coward.
want to tell them there, Colin.
As I've said, there's something happening within the family that I want to investigate first before saying that.
Okay.
But anyways, I'll tell you all after what you were going to say, Fortune.
Well, I was actually just going to talk about the mission, but this seems a bit more important as it's in between now and the mission. So, well, what I wanted to bring up was, I'm making immediate action against the fire cult right now. I was hoping you all would be willing to come with. I feel like Colin is willing to. I don't know about the rest of you. And, I also have another matter I'd like your help with before we go into that.
Is everyone in Trinapsu?
How much do I
No.
get paid?
Yes. So we'll get to that. In the Jacune Isles, to the north, there is a tribe of Goliath peoples that are being
I'm in.
indoctrinated into the cult of fire. And
How did you get?
Smolder.
Oh,
Smolder, the elemental, the ancient, very powerful elemental that gave me the funny jar.
yeah.
So he's asking me to do something about it. He has asked me this months ago. A lot has been happening. I'm surprised it was even still on the table after the time travel incident. It's starting to become important, and I think if we don't take care of it now, it will become a genuine threat later to us. So I feel we should do that before we go to the volcano.
That's where the. Oh, okay, yeah.
Basically, this would be a mission to weaken the Cult of Fire that we should have done a lot earlier but couldn't, and is now getting to be a problem that we should do it right now. A ticking time bomb, if you would.
Sarah was just gonna speak up and say, I heard Goliath, people. I'm in.
Okay, that's good.
Why was that? Why was that the entry phrase?
Why was what the entry phrase? What? Oh, Goliath, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a warrior culture.
Oh.
Yeah. Or were you asking
Colin
character,
said that.
in which case Berlin would probably answer. Because
Colin
it's a
said that.
warrior. Yeah, so Berlin, because they're a warrior culture.
No.
Who doesn't
Are
want to
they?
be Goliath?
It's the extremely mild.
Oh. Where are they all doing Jacums?
I do not know. Also, interesting to see you are still here, Mr. Malgris. I heard some things.
I will clarify something.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the priest and the Goliath folk.
Yeah, it's like
That is not in Jakun. That is happening
Was it Motu?
right around here.
Oh, it's in near Zemelsha.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Okay, so I
It
missed.
was
Yeah.
it was in Zemelsha right there.
Yeah, Orion
then
shoot here.
The finger is right there.
Okay, good.
The fingers?
Sword.
The finger, the tallest mountain on the planet, and where the air temple is.
Yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, I need to. Huh. Okay, I thought it was like up here in the northern thing. I couldn't remember where the Chikun is. I don't have access to this map at all times, sadly.
Sorry, Jakun Islands are right over here.
Yeah.
And where's
Why
the
is-
volcano at?
I thought it was in like the Motu area.
Right here.
So volcanoes. I got confused. Volcanoes, Chikun Isles, and this is going to be up near the finger. So Fortune's basically
Yes.
saying, she wants us to go deal with some fire cult antics near the air temple before we go to the volcano.
Why not deal with the air temple stuff then? Fly to the volcano.
They can teleport. The distance hardly matters.
Oh.
And also, there's a few reasons. The only reason I'm even bringing this up is because Smolder says it's very important, and he does not strike me as the kind of person to put effort into something unless it is. So there was that. We need to deal with the volcano as soon as possible because the dragon. There is a dragon, and it is going to get worse. Which kind of annoys me because I was making a huge I almost said a bad word. Oh wait, no, I can. I was making a huge fuck off cannon for this mech that I never got to make.
Did it survive the lava?
It's never reached past the schematic stage, so I have it with me. I just have schematics for it.
That's.
Yes.
Yes, I also vote for the
fire cults is first to be extinguished, then I could freely live on without thinking of anything bad's going to happen to my family behind my back.
Yes,
That's
also,
why I have them here right now.
also we don't know if they have the artifact, and we need to get it.
Yeah.
So a bit of speed.
Have.
A bit of speed would be important, yes.
Yes. The dragon did have a particular interest on the temple, on their temple. I don't. Maybe that indicates them already having the artifact.
Was the dragon has it in its hoard, and they're trying to get it from it? Didn't you say they angered it and it made the volcano erupt?
Yes. Oh yeah. That goes to imply that.
Yes, that is what I think happened. It is a guess, but you know, educated guess. It's all I ever make, after all.
Who will we expect in with the Goliaths?
Supposedly there's a priest of the fire cult that is there, that is winning them over and converting them. So it is entirely possible that they will already be trying to kill us when we arrive.
Whoa, they're winning them over?
Yes, they're converting them.
Well, how is that happening? How are they agreeing more?
Well, you see, cults tend to make it sound like a good idea to join them. And get people to do so. They will also target the desperate. There's a number of ways.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's already in the higher-ups.
It was a tribe, so it probably started with their higher-ups.
Oh yeah, they're nomadic!
Yes, with large countries, that's a problem of, no, you cannot meet the king, are you stupid peasant, go away. With tribes, it is, oh, you have to speak to the chief or we will kill you. So, often, not always, but, you know, a bit easier for that to happen.
Yes.
Sorry, give me a second.
I'm trying to remember to play Fortune a little more snarky. Too relaxed for too long. Some of the shitty personality traits are coming back.
Very, very realistic. That's real. Yeah. Oh. Colin, in this conversation, has been looking down and just looks like he's thinking. He's thinking.
Think thonkin with his brain meets.
Okay, yes. So you will actually, as you are talking about how like cults target like the desperate and the lonely and that sort of thing, you will actually also hear through trickery, as there is a flash of fire as Fortune, you feel the urn that Smolder has given you heat up very harshly, and then just this wisp of flame goes like through between where you are and the mech and will be on top of them and will coalesce into a cat on top of the mech.
I feel like at this point Fortune has the urn like doing the jar rope thing and doesn't keep it in the satchel anymore because he keeps doing that. And I keep gunpowder in there. That's a thought she had to herself long ago.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't end well.
Oh! How do you always know where we are?
It's not that he's working for somebody, it's that he is somebody very powerful.
Oh, really? I thought...
Yeah, he's not working for someone powerful, he is...
Aww, cute cat.
Yeah.
He can destroy your livelihood, yeah.
Yeah.
You look at it as he is basically just, he's on his haunches, he's got one leg sticking in the air as he's like licking his thigh.
Speaking of it, this is Smolder. I do not believe either of you are acquainted. That is a cat made of fire.
Yes, and you are yes, and you are not of this plane.
You cut out so bad. You are not.
Yes,
plane.
and you are not of this plane, are you?
No.
You smell of primate
So
and Ica.
why can the flaming cat talk?
Why can you?
That's the fair point.
Smolder here is a very powerful and ancient fire elemental. Great influence, great wealth.
So I should keep my mouth shut. Thank
Perhaps, just a little.
No,
It depends on how. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. Fire rages, yes, but it has no. But fire does nothing maliciously. It simply is. I simply am.
Wow.
It seems I draw this sort of person, I've noticed, between Smolder and Chagall at this point. I don't know. I do not know.
But yes, as I was saying, he is manipulating the already known religion there. Tell me, what do you know of Hiatia?
That's one of the fire giant gods, isn't it?
Religion check.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a moment. 24.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Is that one of the...
Hiatia
That's one of the giant pantheons?
She is one of the... she is one of the the giant gods. She is mostly worshipped by... she is like one of the fire giant gods, but most giants worship her either way. She is the giant goddess of nature, agriculture, hunting, females, and children. And her symbol is a flaming spear. One of her aspects is of fire, because fire is, how a home is made.
The hearth. The heart of the home.
Yes. So basically he's saying this guy is basically saying, oh no, you're worshipping Hiatia, but they're actually worshipping the aspect of the fire primordial.
Yeah.
Until, like Scientology, they get told after a certain point of time.
Yeah. It's, Asmodeus does this all the fucking time, yeah. This is a common practice.
So they're convincing them that they're worshipping the wrong god?
He's convincing them that they are worshipping the goddess of hearth, home, and flame from the giant pantheon, but actually they are worshipping the flame aspect, which would be the primordial flame, which the primal elementals would have sway of, so they are actually worshipping and giving power to the elemental flame.
Ah.
Yes.
That's
Well
very
done.
concerning.
You are quite the smart one, Miss Calistan.
I spent most of my life that I care to remember reading, so I would hope so.
I spent most of my life doing I don't know. Anyways. So, exactly how are we supposed to convince them otherwise? Is there some sort of tradition?
Diplomacy.
Oh, I don't much care for the Glyves. Do with them as you wish. I simply want the priest dead.
So slaughtering them all?
If that is your pinch. If that is your desire, do as you wish.
Border wars.
An assassination could work. We could simply convince them to oust him. We could... I mean, it is a Goliath culture. Perhaps one of us could challenge him.
I mean, I could always sneak in and take his head in the middle of the night.
He is a powerful priest of the flames, so it might not be easy.
Well, we could just bring evidence that they are worshipping the wrong aspect. Spolder, is there any, I don't know, books or tomes about that?
About what?
I'm not very versed in religion, but anything to convince them that they are worshipping the wrong aspect of, and like the true nature of the fuck. What was his name?
One second.
Yeah, Hatia. There's the goddess Hatia.
Hiatia and the flame primordia are two entirely separate beings.
I can't remember. Was it Kossith or a different? Is it a different one, or is it like an aspect of Kossith? Because Kossith.
It is an aspect of Kossith.
Oh, okay, yeah, because he's the flame primarch. So yeah.
Yes. You know what I mean.
Yes. Well, giants, they do a lot of oral traditions. So usually it's people who have heard those oral traditions and written about them. That's how I learned of it. We may be able to try to prove to them that it is Kossith worship, although I'm unsure if they will be able to comprehend that.
Oh, I believe that many of them already know, the old switcheroo. And once they're in deep enough, you can tell them, and they will simply accept what is told of them.
Yes, that is a concern. I would like to avoid slaughtering the tribe, or even killing any of them at all.
As I said, that's entirely up to you.
But,
and with that, he will simply, you'll see like this burst of flame, and he will be away.
So, and that is what I wanted to bring up with all of you. Would you be willing to do this with me before we go to the volcano?
I'm in. I heard you say Goliath, and I think that's enough for me to be in.
Okay, so we got Sky Reaper. And it would be the volcano directly after, because that's also time sensitive.
Yeah. Even if we destroy the fire cult in the volcano, then this matter could be... I don't want any remnants of the fire elemental cultists to be alive, so yes.
I don't think we're going to successfully eradicate the fire cult at the volcano either, but we are hopefully getting the artifact and dealing a major blow.
Anyways, yes. I agree.
Yes. I don't know how we're going to destroy the whole fire cult, but we can screw them over with this, at least. That is good.
I have a few ideas. I don't know if it'll work. Well, it's just like with Varlon. I don't know their traditions, but you just need someone good to replace them, no?
That is something I was wanting to bring up. There is... So, the Cult of Elemental Evil worships different aspects of the Primarchs of the Elements, and not everyone agrees with that, even on the elemental plane. Could seek allies and information there, as the City of Brass may have something.
Maybe.
It is a thought. I believe the air might be the easiest for us to deal with. Perhaps we should work on some backup for that. The others, I'm a bit more worried. Especially the Earth.
The Earth.
Which technically we've dealt with, but I don't think that's going to stay. So I would like to have some information first.
I haven't heard much news of him.
Yes, that's one of the reasons I'm worried. It was too easy and things have been too quiet since then. So, yes.
Yes, I think I would love to go to. Well, not love, since the Ifrit, but it might be even beneficial to see if there are any alternatives to who could lead the cult as just like, the peaceful Earth cult now.
Perhaps. I mean, at this point, I'm half convinced Mulder's trying to position to do it. I have no proof of that. That is a hunch.
Yes. How the hell did Beyond Rod get into that position of power other than, power herself? If that's so easily done, then I could do it.
I think that is something that has come up, Colin, because yes, that is how it works. It's whoever commands the most of the primal element. So yes, you are an option, I would think. You're born of the Phoenix, a very respected and powerful entity, in the plane of fire, immensely strong. You could possibly challenge Benevrod for the position, and they would follow.
Problem is, where would I lead the cult?
Hopefully off a cliff. I mean, not into the position of holding the primal of fire on the material plane.
He looks to be his eyes lighten a bit. I see.
Leads him directly into Marco's bedroom. On fire. No, she doesn't say that.
Did he say that?
While he is asleep. No, she does not say any of that. She did not encourage you to murder and end it like a freaking political figure in Pice, a marquis.
Alright, well, that's enough of me. Does anyone else agree? If we are going to do this, I think the City of Brass would be good to go to first. We need more information on the subject.
I've already committed to going to the Finger, and I already have some work I need to do in preparation for that. Myself and others.
That's fair. What about you, Evan?
Yeah, Ewan. You want to die in a fire with us? Or do you want to fall off a cliff with us?
She already said she was going to the volcano.
Yeah. I know, but this is the official in character. Yeah! In front of everyone.
Well, yeah, no, she already did tell you earlier that she'd go to the volcano with you, specifically because, well, I have a frost brand, and, well, it kind of makes sense I go to the place with fire.
Yeah. But, maybe we're giving you a chance to chicken out if you want. I don't know.
Yeah. This is Colin time. Colin doesn't move.
Fair. Yeah, I'm gonna head to the volcano. I have an ice sword, so I kind of figured it'd make sense I'd go there.
Alright. So, and...
Hey, Berlin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, Berlin. Yeah.
Is there anything we should watch out for in the City of Brass? Other than, of course, the Ifrit?
Devils and demons walk the street. Laud. Don't get enslaved or owe anyone debts or you will be enslaved. Bring a lot of money. It's very hot. Getting there can be difficult. I usually go through Yggdrasil and walk there from a branch. I don't know how you plan to go. Maybe a plane shift.
I have plane shift.
Right.
I just I just learned the spell. I replaced it with another. I replaced it from another spell
Oh,
when I leveled up.
haggle for everything. If you take the first price they give you, you will get screwed.
Fantastic.
Yes. There are no magical protections stopping the fiends from tampering with you. If you go into a dark alley and a demon gets you, they got you.
What about the laws there?
The laws are if the guard catch you doing anything like that, they'll murder everyone involved.
See.
Yes.
Alright.
A very fire-like approach. They want, if somebody, gets in a fight with someone else because that first person tried to steal from them, they'll just burn both of you for causing trouble.
I need to read up on the wiki for those. But yeah.
Well, Berlin's speaking from
Okay.
experience, because he's been there like 3 times this campaign already.
I don't know if that's the actual laws, but I think
No, that's like... I mean, it's probably not the actual written laws, but it is a matter of, like, you're dealing with salamanders and Efreet and fire giants and shit who all seem to have the uniform thought process of, you cause trouble for me, I kill you. Yeah.
Okay. So it is agreed then. Fortune.
Okay then, when do we want to go?
If y'all don't mind, I am planning to have a dinner with my family. Maybe after, a few days after that.
And I'm currently working on something, so I can't go right now.
Yes. Right. May I speak of my subject?
You don't have to ask me permission, Colin. I don't have authority over you.
Sorry, I've been... Diplomacy, it's... For 2 years, it's...
You're right. I'm a noble peasant. Do not speak to me.
Yes.
Still not used
I'll
to that.
speak normally, try to at least. I had a vision when in Disney, when I saw the book burners. Actually, a lot of my memories came back. It seemed like most, if not all of it, did. Well, to give context to some of you, before Aisha was born, around 2 years ago, I had amnesia, and I was traveling with Fortune, some other folk, for a while, with the IAG, got quite high up. I apparently had a wife and a daughter, Aisha, that was captured by the fire elementals, the cultists, and went on to save them. And of course, I had to live on as a father to them. And 2 years later, in Disney, when I saw the book burners, I had a vision that apparently before I had amnesia, I was given a letter by my brother to meet at some place, and a couple hours while waiting, there were a bunch of book burners attacking me, the mercenary company. And I ran through the woods
burning it as I go, and it all goes blank until then, and the rest was our adventure. In that dinner,
Just Fortune seeing what she knows about the book
in
burners.
that dinner, I'm
Don't worry about it right now. She's quietly listening still.
Yes.
in the future dinner. I would like to ask something of them. I am still filled with hope that it could all just be a misunderstanding. Also, permission to go to this adventure with all of you. But something that really concerns me, Abram Amber, my brother, he is second in line to my family's estates. I am the first. I am the heir, despite being the youngest. But I assume it's because of my sorcerer's bloodline being more
Pronounced.
immense. Yes, I guess. Anyways, Abram, he was apparently over the 2 years he was forming his own mercenary company for a reason. Well, he said that he was trying to find his own wealth, which is fine at the time. But then came the book burner problem. He was contacting a few of them. He was buying them out to his company. That's all I know. There's some connection there, but it might just be coincidence. I mean, this is my brother. He has almost no ambition to. I figured he would almost already accepted his position in the family.
Below you where he belongs.
He's always been much smarter than me. If it's not obvious already, I'm not very what is it called? I'm more gifted, instead of. Yes.
I have a bigger deck.
So,
Yes, I'm planning to say all of this. I'm planning to open the book a bit on this problem with them.
okay. I can help you with. When did you want to do this? Did you want my help? Our help? Anything?
Let's say it's gonna happen in Friday. It's happening on Friday, and though I do trust them,
So,
but
Colin, we are about to go on a bit of a dangerous mission. It might be worth putting this off until you'll be in a position where you'll be able to watch your brother more closely after breaking this news.
well, yes, but I can't just go out of nowhere. I was just going to say that I'm leaving, and I had a reason to.
Okay, so
That whole
I thought you were wanting to confront him on this. Never mind.
I was
Go on.
going to just ask if that letter was from him. That's all.
Okay. So I would recommend getting some peripheral information, some proof, of if it was or was not before you ask him. In case that he did send it, did send it, knew about the book burners, is not going to tell you about that, and is going to cover up the evidence based on how much you know. Just in case. I'm not saying your brother is a traitor, just if he is, you're going to want to be ready for that.
I mean, realistically, I believe I could just tell father.
If you think that would work, but would that not make the situation more difficult between you two if he didn't?
No, I mean, if... You know, I was going into this with just the hope that it would be false. Even, I'm going to be honest, if he said it was false, I'm just going to believe it. But... Or maybe right. But, I mean, do you all want to go there? You are all the party that I'm going with for I don't know how long, and it'd be a good send off to see you all there.
I can be there. I might have time depending on when it is. I'm not sure how much you want me to be there. This sounds like a personal thing before we met.
Just the people that are going with me is fine.
Right.
If you don't mind, yes.
Yes, our interaction amounted to a dick measuring contest that I won.
You know, for some reason, my sorcerer's bloodline didn't activate as well. As well as it might have in the future. Maybe we could do it again.
Oh, God.
I would rather we did it in some uninhabited waste, like a desert. I too was trying not to poison the very land those people had to farm to live.
Westinia, then. Alright.
Tempting.
But yes. Are the rest of you coming? It's just dinner. Sky Ripper, we could have Rabbit.
God damn.
So. Solo?
Hey, Solo? You guys here?
Wake up, fuckerinos.
I wasn't asleep. I was eating something, so I didn't talk.
Yeah. She was muted. It's fine.
Unmuted.
I don't know about Solo though. Solo. Okay.
Solo.
I am laying down, but I am not asleep.
I was
Okay.
eating pumpkin seeds.
He's gonna go all
Ooh.
Astro
We
on
have-
us.
No!
We could bring Rabbit, Sky Ripper, if you want.
Rabbit?
Why would I need Rabbit?
He doesn't understand you're, like, profiling him.
That's funny as shit.
Where's Rabbit?
Rabbit where?
Rabbit where?
Devolves into an owl, head flipping around.
God, that just makes me think of Doug from
Hi there.
from Up.
Yeah.
Dinner Friday with my family. Rabbit.
Dinner.
Code words. Code words.
Anytime you say rabbit around me now, I'm just gonna perk up and just start looking around for rabbits.
Squirrel!
Kind of like that the dog from Up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the exact joke I was making, yeah. Squirrel!
Hi there. Yeah. Ben's.
Do you want to come?
I'll come.
It's on Friday.
Jeez, not in front of the children.
Not in front of the children.
Yeah. I made it weird.
Okay, well, it's been fun, but speaking of my family, I think I need to go to them. If there's nothing else, see you guys on Friday, I guess.
Yes, you get to have a nice conversation with your wife about the horned one's little flub.
Have fun.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry.
I will go back to the arena.
Berlin goes with Skyriba.
Better man.
I like how the
excuse me.
racist one is just tagging along with a non-human. Completely non-human.
Yeah, well, Awen's getting, like, warm fuzzies with her family and friends, and Berlin is irresponsible uncle. He doesn't want to help Awen connect with her friends and family. He wants to, like, set things on fire while drunk as shit in, like, 3 in the morning. And you're more likely to do that with him.
Yeah, just give me
Berlin
a few.
wants to ride shopping carts off of roofs right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Styroper might seems like something Styroper would do.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he's hanging out with you. Just because he thinks you're less of a person than he is doesn't mean he doesn't acknowledge you as one. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of my parents, I'll probably go see them.
What? Skyrim has parents?
Yes.
What did you think?
Ig.
He just popped out of a hole in the ground. Berlin. I just imagine Berlin. I'm racist, not a monster.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we gotta fix that, Skyrim.
Yeah.
What do you
You're a
mean?
rogue.
Yeah, we gotta fix.
What do you mean?
He's not a rogue. He's a monk.
What do you mean? I am a rogue.
He's a rogue.
Oh, you're
He's
a
a
mogue.
multiclass.
That's right.
Hold on, boy, hold on there.
A runk.
What are you guys talking about my parents like that for? You can't kill my parents.
It has to be
I
done.
didn't say I was.
Guys, we're having deep fried owl tonight.
No.
The dinner we served you.
That's you're still alive. You know, I haven't heard from them in a while.
Parental
Or I
chili.
tried contacting
Anyways,
them. It'd be fucked
anyways,
up
yeah.
to go back to the village where I'm from and they're just dead.
Berlin, what are you eating, owl?
Berlin, how could you? Well, I'm also probably gonna be like any other bird and also eat owl.
Yeah. It's like, how
It's
could
like,
you
those
with a
birds are
very
cannibal.
with this very good sauce?
What's the sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, I made it with chili peppers and tomato paste and a bit of sugar. And
Owls do great with that,
Yeah.
Styroper says
it's a
to you.
spicy barbecue sauce.
Mm.
Suspiciously large owl.
You know, Berlin, we may have to go owl hunting later.
You're right, we should. He's looking you up and down.
It's not for me or my family, please. Or no, hopefully nobody from my village. It
About
doesn't
how much
really
do you
offer to
weigh?
them.
What's your
Uh,
diet like?
My diet consists of vodka and worms. I don't think you would like that.
Oh no, that'll give you good flavor.
Oh no. Not only is he racist, he also has a terrible diet.
Listen, poultry is poultry.
I guess. Personally, chicken is my favorite.
Berlin actually has a really good diet, funny enough. It's very health conscious.
Also, have you ever tried Aarakocra? They're a bit sweet.
He's like thinking. You know, I'm not entirely sure. I'd eaten with goblins before, and I think they might have had one in there. I was too busy making sure none of it was human.
No, human's too crunchy and like non-tendery for me. If you Catch my drift?
You see, this is how I know you're talking out of your ass, because it's nothing like that. It's actually very
Wait a
tough and
minute.
fibrous
Hold
and
up.
salty.
How do you know?
Life on the Sinner's Coast is hard. Occasionally you run into odd situations.
Merlin, have you eaten a human before?
Yes, it was at that dinner with the goblins.
Speaking of, aren't you racist? Why'd you have dinner with goblins?
Well, we were trying to negotiate a peace. It didn't work out.
I'm just assuming you had goblin that later that night too, then.
Not that night, but I have eaten one before.
How'd that taste?
Very similar to human.
Never
My
had
teenage
goblin.
years were interesting, let's just put it that way.
I can tell.
Berlin has tried things, terrible things. It's called the
If I ever
Sinner's
had a
Coast for a
tongue
reason.
and lips, he'd be licking him right now. You just sort of see his mouth kind of being propped open a little bit. He's just like,
The beak clacking a little bit at thought.
just getting hungrier.
I wouldn't recommend it, though. They're full of parasites.
No, that's just fine.
Yes. Well, might be in the moment. After about a week, you'll be regretting it.
I'll just inject myself with poison. It'll be okay. Kill everything in my system.
I'm sure I could get away with that. I'm not sure about you.
Wake up a week later, fully refreshed.
You know what? Let's go drinking and get back to the arena, shall we?
Let's go.
By the way,
Yeah.
Fortune, she probably would have heard about the Book Burners as like a mercenary company,
Yeah.
but they
I like to think
you think you've heard something about them, especially like with their names. It kind of like reminds you of something. You're pretty sure. You're pretty sure that they specialize in anti-mage combat.
Yeah. I feel like everything Fortune knows about the Book Burners, she knows exclusively from what she's heard from Colin and what she's heard from Nigel. I
Yes.
think Nigel might know
Yeah,
something
they-
more of them.
Nigel,
Probably.
the big white bird?
Wait, what?
The big white bird?
No, Nigel Mann, he was the leader of a mercenary company called Red March, if you've heard of him. Pretty big in Pice and Fulveros. Sivatag.
Not ringing any bells.
Oh, well, that... They live out near the... They're based more... Or they were, it's disbanded now. They're based out near the mountains in Pice, and they spread from there because... You haven't heard of it. They were never that big, it's fine. But yes, Nigel, he was their captain, and he knows a lot about mercenaries, things that they did. So he may know. I believe he did say that he did not like working with them.
I feel like nobody would touch the joke of Nigel the big white bird, but you know, it's okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's not.
Have you ever seen Rio?
No, I have not. I've not seen Rio.
Aww.
I have not either.
I guess that's a movie night thing now.
Watching Rio 1 and 2.
Oh god, there's two of them.
They're pretty good.
Alright. Well, we are... Colin, yes, we'll see you for the dinner.
See you.
Yes, I will...
Oh my fucking god. I just typed into Google Rio the big white bird and I got this image.
Oh.
Oh
Let's
god.
see.
Look at that joint.
Yes, I've noticed your big, giant, funny weed joke.
Hold on, where is it at? Oh.
That's still right.
But I will just. Oh God, I
Yes,
have
Nigel, the big angry grumpy bird.
To... Yeah. Oh, I have to behave. Oh, I have to dine with humans and elves. Oh, this is going to be boring. She's been hanging out with.
Did you say that in front of me?
She was sort of muttering it to herself. I'm pretty sure you heard it.
Do we have two racists as part of this group or something?
No, less that Fortune's racist, more she's been hanging out with dwarves this whole time, and a dinner party with dwarves is a raucous event, as opposed to a dinner party with humans or elves, which is gentle music in the background, nice clothes, and don't you dare eat with the wrong fork, we will all sneer at you.
That's a bit issue.
Yeah.
This Sky Ripper mainly eats just by throwing the things in his beak and just
Like an owl.
scarfing it down.
Just
Doesn't have teeth.
I'm just imagining him slamming his face into the bowl and just eating what goes in.
Oh my God. As your saying goes?
just make a good impression that you are to be trusted with.
I'm sorry, but yes,
Also-
that is the plan. That's what I'm worried about. I've been with the dwarves,
Yes.
and a dinner party with the dwarves involves drinking, wrestling, and other such things.
I'm half elf. That's sort of also my brother is. We're fun. You've been with us. Me mostly.
Can we have an other races table?
Colin, is it? Yes, Colin. This isn't
Partying
going to
with
be.
dwarves? No.
This isn't going to be having a nice dinner with you and the rest of the group here. This is going to be a proper noble dinner event. I have to dress. I have to get my etiquette back in order. I have to dress properly. I need to go. I need more time. I'm sweaty. I need to go to the bathhouse. She's like already getting in the mech.
Hey, goodbye. Also, yes. You can look like adventurers, but yes, totally. Okay, goodbye. I have to, I can't be gone for too long.
Fortune's already doofing away in the mech. Get the mech, Shinji.
I'll look at Berlin, by the way, and say,
Pilot the
guess we
heavy
should get
foot.
the blood cleaned off of ourselves.
Berlin looking at the crusted line down his left hand. Yeah. Well, I should probably actually get it together. I've been getting a little too relaxed here. I have to speak like the locals.
Do you mind teaching me some etiquette while we're doing all this?
I can.
Well, thank you then, Berlin.
So first of all, yes, hello, my name is Berlin Malgris. It's good to meet you. Yes, I do enjoy the weather. There we go, I'll have to speak like this.
I'll just be mute the whole time.
That may be best for you.
It might be, yes.
Okay, so Berlin says he's going to teach Skyreaper etiquette. Actually, they get fucking drunk and go back to the arena, I assume.
That's how you teach me.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. But yeah, at some point, probably within a few days, you'll all be met with, you'll all be brought in, to discuss what you will be doing. And yeah, when you are brought to, Lady Alice's chambers, you will see a familiar face. Arsor.
Arsor.
Holy shit! She's alive.
Yeah, she survived. Oh, it didn't pop up for
Who?
me. Goblin.
Hang on, I have Give me a second.
The most terrifying thing of all, a goblin that's older than 17.
Hold on.
There you go. Arsor.
Did a reload roll 20 real quick.
I forgot about the little look on the face. Just, come on.
I don't see anything.
I know. You don't see that?
Oh, there it is.
With the ear tufts, the ear pockets drawn too high on the hood.
Yeah.
Should be a little lower.
Alright, so it looks like an alchemist?
That is exactly what it be. Alchemist, artificer, goblin.
So yeah, she will greet all of you, and she'll say, hello! How are all of you?
Is this... Which group is this? This is the whole group, or is this Fortune group? Like, Heartbreaker group?
Everyone going to the volcano.
Oh, everyone going to the volcano. This, hello, Arsort. How have you been? I'm terribly sorry for what has happened.
It's when I taste
it's real fucking bad.
It is. True Lord got hit as well. I don't know why I told you that. Okay, you need help. How do we help you?
Well, I'm actually here to help you. You know, my tribe was on the island.
Oh, yes.
When the volcano exploded, things kinda went sideways, but luckily there were a few survivors, and luckily we had the cave, and I had been funding stuff to, help with everything, and so we didn't have to take the boat there and back. Thankfully, with the survivors and Booyog that were left behind, we got the teleportation circle, so we can just go to the island, back to where my tribe was.
Fortune, who's trying to keep a straight face, already tears pouring down, just walks up to Arsort, throws the arms over. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do it for you.
Thank you. Luckily, not everyone is gone, but most everyone. Thankfully, most of my kids survived, but my husband didn't.
Can't replace the lost ones now. It's a good thing Berlin's not here.
What?
But yeah, we have the teleportation circle ready to go. So whenever you need, I will be joining you, of course. And unfortunately, with what happened, I don't think I was trying to, get people to like goblins more with the whole healing items thing and making stuff, teaching them to be better. But I don't think I can do that anymore, at least not for a while. We have to figure out what's gonna happen first.
We have to do something. She's like turning to Awen. We have to do something.
But yeah, I can get you to the island, and she'll pull out this like 1 foot cube box. I got this portable boat here. I can sail, since my normal one that one's not. Thankfully, that one wasn't in the archipelago when everything happened. That's currently off the south coast of. That's currently off the southern coast of Felsgate.
Oh. We think goblins are amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry for calling you Asmongold all those years ago.
Calling me what?
That's cool.
Yeah, remember I was calling you Asmongold? Because I couldn't remember your name. Okay.
Oh.
How nice.
She looks like from what the what her like she had perked up slightly at hearing you say, "Oh, we think goblins are amazing." She looks a little bit more downtrodden again after you say, "Oh, I couldn't remember your name."
Oh wait, no, that was Flush. That was not Colin. That was Flush.
Oh yeah. I don't think
that.
Oh yeah, I don't think Colin has actually met Heartsort.
Revealed that it was Flush under or that was Colin under the mask the whole time.
No, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. The mask.
Yeah.
Flush.
But yeah, with what happened, I think the IAG is going to see a lot less healing items for the probably. I don't know if my tribe is ever going to recover from this, honestly.
I'll never financially recover from this.
Oh God. Look at Joe. Joe Exotic. That man is a psychopath.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, she just says, I don't know if my tribe's ever gonna recover from this.
We can try.
But
we can try to help.
And I thank you for that. So I'm just wondering, when do you guys want to go? Like I said, I'm coming with you. I got a good amount of heat. I got a good amount of potions with me. We can use. I got some fire resistance and all that. And
so this is the end of the 8 days, right?
This would be roughly 6 days in.
Oh, okay.
Before dinner, I guess.
So
yes.
Is everyone ready? Can we go now? I assume no.
Yeah, Colin says he needs to get his family dinner. And...
yeah. The dead. She's imagining the dead goblin potion vendor children, not accounting for how old our sort is and how they would be adults by now in goblin standards, and is getting all swept up in it.
Assuming she hasn't had anything recently.
You don't want to read the Goliaths first?
Yeah,
Yes,
Goliaths.
We have to, yeah. There's a priest of the fire cult trying to convert a bunch of Goliaths, and apparently it's very time sensitive, so we should do that before the volcano.
I'm not saying that this takes priority over your grief, no. We'll do that 1-2 days after.
Maybe. This might take us like a day. Hopefully, if we do it right, we're going to be doing this fast. Because we don't have 2 or 3 days to do it.
Yeah.
But apparently, I do not know why, because my source is being cagey, but it is very time sensitive and we need to get it done now. Or things will be worse with the fire cult.
Okay. Like I said, I'll go with you, but I would really like to do this as quick as possible. I'd like to see my kids again.
Yes, I believe we're just going to assassinate the fire cult priest and then leave. I believe.
Oh, okay. I'm always up for that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm slightly less up for that now than I normally would be, but I hope you don't hold that against me.
I will not. I'm sorry that this happened now.
Okay.
Half of...
So when are we leaving?
Is everyone ready? Guys, I don't have any other characters to say no. I need you guys to do it.
Tomorrow might be a good time, because like, okay, we don't have to go through the whole 8 days, right? You guys don't have any, like, I don't know, crafting to do. We get to do this like tomorrow.
I think Awin's downtime uses the full 8 days.
Wait, how? Hers
That's
doesn't
it.
really use much of anything.
Are we all done? Except
Yeah,
for
no, she just sent messages to her family and,
Oh,
and sent
okay.
stuff to the other.
Okay, I thought you were also
Yeah.
doing, like, carousing.
To give to the rich people and ask her family a few questions without trying to seem invasive.
Okay. Oh, but weren't you gonna ask the tribal peoples, like, and go investigate that?
Probably eventually, yes,
Oh.
but not right now.
Oh, then, yeah, I guess only Berlin, but Berlin's not coming with, so, yeah, we could just go early, couldn't we?
Yeah.
No.
We
So
could
that's
do
not-
that immediately tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I believe Colin's armor is not in yet as of this conversation, but he would get it the next day, which, would be right before the dinner, so...
So I guess it would be as
Right
soon
after
as...
the dinner.
Yeah.
The dinner's today.
Okay.
Tonight, I mean.
So,
No, this is day 6, the dinner's day 7.
Really?
Yes, this conversation is day 6, and, yeah, the dinner is day 7.
You said the dinner's happening in day 6, though.
Okay.
oh, is there no...
Yeah.
There's no water walking spell. I didn't know that. I thought
Yeah,
there
there
was
is.
I thought there was a
Yeah,
spell
there-
for water. Yeah, it has.
There is.
Yeah, okay. I guess it's called water walk.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
Guys,
No.
we should need to roll a fucking blunt or something in these sessions, man. Let's go.
There we go, I found it. Never mind, carry on.
Yeah, water walk.
Yeah.
But yeah, so where is this Slayer cult, and how are we getting there?
I believe we are teleporting, utilizing the abilities of Colin, Zeren Simelcha.
Oh, okay. That's good, cause I think there's only one known teleportation circle in that country.
Oh,
I was
is that disconcerting?
yes, I was hoping to get the circle for that place.
Oh yeah, it's called the Post. It's quite nice. A lot of tabaxi there.
Oh.
Oh no, he sounds way too interested.
What? No!
You sound so interested, Colin. I thought you were married.
What does that mean? I wasn't.
Well, if
You
that-
wasn't what?
If that is the case, and we're going tomorrow, I need to hurry, because I wanted to get a water walk for my book before we go there, so that I can make my, my construct walk on lava.
Lava?
We will be going to
I hope. Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
I might need to. I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
By the way, here I'll show you on the map. Post is right here.
Post. The scratching post, if you would. Oh, that is very far away.
That makes so much sense.
Oh. Alright, so we're going to have to... What are we going to do? We have to
I
get
could teleport, but I've never seen the place.
Yeah.
I've only seen it on a map.
Yes, I heard what happened.
No,
What?
the report, yes.
What? What happened with what?
Colin cannot effectively teleport somewhere he hasn't been before without a chance of things going wrong.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Maybe your source or something can help you with it? I don't know. Who is your source?
Do we? Can he be called Fortune?
Can what be called? Can who? What, the Phoenix?
Smolder.
Oh, Smolder.
No,
Oh!
Smolder.
Okay, you're asking about... Yes and no. It's difficult. Getting a hold of him is hard. Basically, I have one line of communication, and he does not tell me when he is available, and he will just sort of happen. So whenever I have a hold of him...
Oh.
Yes.
Well, not much of a source in that case.
No.
Like, I'm sorry if that's not nice.
No, it's quite vexing. This has been a problem for years now. I keep ending up in these situations, but the sources are always too reliable to deny.
Smolder, he's saying in Primordial, and what is the language of fire?
Ignorant.
Ignian.
Smolder, I have some oil for you if you come here.
I have catnip for it.
Catnip covered in oil.
I've tried something like that. I have not tried yet today. I could try.
You know Primordial?
I think she does. No, I meant I have a way... I heard you say smolder. I do have something that might work. I mean, let me try something. So Fortune gets a little paper bag, and then she gets, like, a vial, and inside are these little, like, cut pieces of metal wire. And she pours the cut pieces into the paper bag, and then closes up the paper bag. She finds, like, a good open area of stone, and she, like, shakes the bag, and then puts it down. I will do the summoning. She does the piss, 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 piss after shaking the bag, and places it on the stones. Let's see if this works. She's putting the jar down next to it, and then does this. We'll see if this works.
We look crazy right now,
Yeah,
but I'm
she's doing
gonna
the
help
summon.
with, like, he's calling to Smolder with in Ignan.
For summoning him like a cat. I like to think he knows very much that he's not actually a cat, but he plays along anyway because he likes to. He's, like, very crazy.
Very crazy. He loves gunpowder, remember?
This will burn better than gunpowder.
Is it magnesium?
Yep.
Yeah. As soon as you said, like, metal powder and, like, oil, I was like, it's magnesium.
It's trimmings of metal wire, but yeah.
Yeah.
If she makes it powder, it burns too fast. He doesn't like that. It burns slower like this. She's done this a few times.
As you will... Let's see, I will say, both of you roll a persuasion check, please.
This is a 1-minute ritual spell with a material component of 10 GP worth of magnesium powder. No. I'm sorry, what check was it again?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, Smolder! We summon you!
That's with a 19 and a nat 20.
Too powerful. I didn't even make Fortune this powerful on purpose. This was an accident.
You will hear from the fireplace that's, like, gently crackling away. Well, aren't the two of you adorable? Holy shit!
It worked!
Oh god, the cat's on fire! Can someone get some water?
The cat is fire, Aswad.
What?
He splashed water.
This is Smolder.
Hey.
He is a very powerful and ancient fire elemental. He is my source on this matter.
Too.
Okay. That's neat.
Mildly
He's
alarming,
very
yes.
old.
I'm trying not to panic because I don't know. This is kind of worrying.
The plane of fire is not a unified entity. So, he's
Oh,
not part of
that's
the
good to hear.
Yes, he's not part of the cult of elemental evil. I don't think.
He's the one that killed your family.
Yes.
He doesn't say that.
He is the dragon.
Not me. Not me, no.
You see? Not him. Writes that down.
What?
Fortune herself did not know.
Anyways. Yes. Do you have a clearer picture of where it is? So we can teleport there.
Of course. In fact, I can take you there myself. As like that, as like the tail will lengthen out of the fireplace, and like the end forms like a hand, like that stretches out to Fortune, and like makes a gimme motion.
Midna hand.
Basically, yeah.
Oh,
Except made of fire.
She like had set the bag down on the floor for him, like offering style in the circle. She's like, "Oh, okay," and picks it up and gives it to him.
The fire will burn through the hand. The fire will burn through the bag and like bring back the vial to him. He looks quite amused by it.
She had poured the metal out of the vial into the bag for like the shaking the cat food sound. She had done the shaking the cat food bit.
Yes.
So she was doing puss 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 puss, shaking the cat food, and it was magnesium powder or magnesium trimmings for him.
As you will see as the bag will like be absorbed, like basically grabbed by the hand and engulfed, and you'll see this bulge like a snake go down the tail.
Fortune actually
and into like the main body.
Fortune actually averts her eyes as it starts to burn because I'm pretty sure we get a very clear from it.
Yeah, there's like very extremely bright sparks coming from like not sparks, but like parts of Smolder are burning white, like blindingly white.
Yeah, that was about 6 grams of magnesium trimmings. It's very bright. Anyone who looked directly at it, you see a spot in your vision for a while.
But yes, he will say, like I said, I can take you there. After all, this particular priest has been quite vexing for quite a while.
What's his name?
Is that important?
It might be for displacing him. As just murdering him in front of everyone might lead to another problem.
Cults usually fall apart without a strong leader in fighting, all that sort of thing, but if you so desire.
It's just...
Hey, no. Shoot.
I would like to avoid the situation where I have to murder the Goliaths to get away. So
If that is your prerogative, very well.
Yes. Yes, please. William made the fucking fire cat patron, and I'm gonna let him enjoy it by enabling the bullshit.
His name, he is known as High Priest Jarl Hungraven. But that was not the name I first met him as. Simply one that he took upon himself. Such a bright young man he used to be. Such a shame he became a shit man.
Who was he to you?
He looks almost wistful. For he says, a student at one point, a friend perhaps, but he turned his back on me when he embraced the fire cult. God damn it, Ash.
Real life member.
She just threw my my earpods case off the desk and then took off running.
That
She
asshole.
knows.
That
Damn it.
Fortune now having the fear that she's this guy's replacement. Oh no. Not another one.
But yes, I can take you to him, if you so desire.
I mean, Arthur, are you going with us?
I mean, I kind of need to, to take you. I can't, I'm not good enough with magic for teleportation circle, so I kind of need one of you guys to take me.
If you do not want to go, you can tell us the circle pattern and we can meet you there.
I guess, yeah, I can go and get like the lay of the lands and stuff like that, and help you get the boat set up and all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
And say goodbye.
Question
Colin
about...
goes in front of Arthur. He kneels down in front of her, puts his hand on her shoulder, and says, Arthur, I love you.
I thought you were married.
No, what? No, not like that. I mean, I don't want you to get hurt.
I'm pretty sure I'm already pretty hurt right now.
Okay, sorry. He stands back up and rubs his left arm.
Yeah, I'll get everything set up for you guys to come through. She'll pull out a piece of paper. You'll see a teleportation circle sigil on it, and she'll say, I'm really trusting you with this. Please don't tell anyone else about this, and don't and burn the paper afterwards, please. You know how some people are with mine. If they knew there was a if some people knew there was a direct line to, what's left, there might not be any.
Jinx. I won't share that.
I am trying to figure out how I can write down that symbol without it being seeable to others. I mean, I could just memorize it.
Try to remember that. Yes. Well, I need to because... Sure, why not both of us? Let's see. There. Or need to save?
Every time. Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. So it's a 7 for Fortune.
7?
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, the roll is a 7. Oh, sorry. 11 for fortune. Because there's a modifier. Haha. Oh, and then also 11... 12.
11. Nice.
Oh, I know what to do.
Scribbly.
Fortune breaks out her emerald pen and writes in her pact tome with the emerald pen with illusory script the sigil pattern, and illusory scripts it as a message to Awen saying, "Oh, today I had the best chocolate bar, and it was great, and I got it in Canton."
Can't you also make with illusory script make it invisible to anyone?
I think
you want?
I think so, but that blank space, she's just thinking that blank space will be suspicious. So instead, she's like writing it amongst in the area where the messages would usually go. Which, actually, wait, they disappear when she writes them on the page, so I guess she will just make it invisible, yeah, because it's really... I forget that it works like the fucking Nicholas Flamel journal or whatever.
Fair enough.
The Harry Potter one.
Yeah, alright.
But yeah, so she just writes it down with the illusory script pen, remembers the code in her own head as a certain thing that she uses for a couple of things. There we go, now that I have it, that paper does not need to exist anymore unless you want to keep it.
Yeah, I got a few people I kind of need to give this to, but yeah, thank you.
Would you like for me to make it an illusory script and give it a passcode?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, here, give it here.
Yeah, she'll hand you the paper.
Yeah, and then she's going to
I was
whisper.
gonna say I couldn't burn it.
Yeah, and then she's going to like whisper like, what is a name or something that you remember very strongly that you would easily be able to remember is the passcode for this that you'd be willing to say in front of others? Basically, like, come up with a password and I'll set it. Is what she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah, she will do that.
Yeah. Haha.
Yeah, basically.
The emerald pen being such a fun item that I really need to get one of. Mordrob, like an emerald pen for his license needs to happen. Well, nice license for facade, same difference really. We'll use it for the same nefarious purposes. Kind of obvious, but that'll work. Okay. And she hands Arsort a piece of paper that says, "Don't forget to get more Warren root. You've forgotten 3 times now." There you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect. So that will work. So you will meet us there. Try to be patient. We will... Actually, rifles around through her bag. Or no, she only has the one sending stone. No, that won't work. Shit. Oh, wait. Wait. Sebastian Hughes. That was one of... Which one was Sebastian? Did Astro play a character named Sebastian?
Yeah, remember the one with who couldn't walk properly?
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the air genocide.
Can't walk without my fucking cane. Yeah. Well, not important to talk to him right now. So Fortune's actually gonna run her fingers across that name. It disappears. Could you write one name right here, please?
Me? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, she will write her name.
Yes.
You know, like, she goes to write her name, hesitates slightly, and then continues.
This is not a pact or anything like that, it's just a way to communicate.
Oh, no, it's just that I have a hard time remembering to write in Common. I almost always write in Goblin, so...
It can be any language, it just needs to be your name.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But yeah, here you go.
Okay, good. So, flips the page over, writes something. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, yeah, I can. That's neat.
Yes, I can do this with this. It's a power I got from Chagall.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
The original god of death.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's scary.
He's far less alarming than he sounds.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes.
No offense.
Yes, just a very ancient mantis man who really loves paperwork, and that's about it.
Mantis.
Yes, apparently one of the original precursor races or something. He's a mantis man, kind of like a Thri-Kreen, but not.
She looks so completely lost in this conversation.
We will tell you when we are on our way, and I will give you daily updates.
Okay. Sounds good, I guess.
Yes. Having my Swiss Army fortune again is so nice.
But yeah, so she will take off, and yeah, Arsort will give her a nice teleportation circle, which Arsort will step through.
Yes. Yes. Fortune. Where the fuck do I... Oh, Fortune doesn't have teleportation circle, duh.
Whoa, excuse me. So, when do you want to leave? So tell me, when do you wish to leave? I need a little bit deeper to differentiate from Arsort's voice more.
Yes. Well, is everyone ready to go?
I thought we were going tomorrow.
You're right, we have to go tomorrow. If you are available.
8, maybe?
You will note that Smolder, like when you say tomorrow, he seems to puff up slightly, like, as in like the fire that makes up his body gets bigger for a second. It would be like, it wouldn't have been very noticeable if you hadn't been staring directly at him,
Yeah.
but you can tell that like he's very annoyed at that.
Yeah, he bristled.
I'm sorry. But I'm sure the job would be done swiftly.
I mean, how long do we think this would take? We might be able to just do this. Like, what do we have to do, really? We go over there, we convince the cult leader for an audience, and then we kill him and run away?
Oh. I mean, yeah, but I thought you weren't going to do it like that.
Well, I meant we have to separate him from the others.
Sure.
We could try. Do we want to try like that?
How well known is Colin, by the way? Not really, right? Right, William?
Probably not very
It
well.
depends on the circles that you were asked by. He's rather well. To the fire cult, Colin might be like decently well known, but it's not like every single grunt knows his name.
Yeah.
Then after dinner,
feels bad if I don't talk to them yet.
Oh? Dinner, you say? What are we having?
Rabbit. And boar.
Rabbit?
Yes.
Where?
I thought you were asleep.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nah, he's not Astra.
No, I'm laying in like my bed.
Which?
I'm also late.
God damn.
And my cat's just here with me.
Oh, no, ultimate comfort.
Sleeping.
I just find it. Just the shit talking of Astra, like good naturedly. Fucking Solo's in bed, laying down, and he's awake, and Astro's sitting at a table. It's falls asleep.
Damn it,
To
Astro.
be fair, I did pass out on my chair at one point. That's why I'm laying down now.
Slightly backwards logic, but okay.
I feel like that would make it
Because
worse.
as soon as this happens, I'm probably gonna clock out.
And, so yes.
We could do the decision over the 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or yeah. It is roughly the end time for the session anyway, so
Baller.
If I ever pass out, though, just yell very loudly in my ears. It might wake me up.
Yeah. One moment. I'm writing a note to myself to cast Death Ward on myself next session.
What?
Hmm?
Yeah. Just in case. Because we might use Fortune as the bait. She's such good bait. She's a juicy bit of bait. Oh yes! Hello, it is I! Fortune of Clan Steelveins, enemy of the Fire Cult. I would like to speak to you in private alone. I will have no backup. I will not be in my neck.
I mean, wouldn't it be best if I was the bait?
Or me?
Well, we want it to be a piece of bait that a Fire Cult member would be like, well, I gotta see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they were.
So
They
Fortune or
kept,
Colon.
yeah.
So it'd be Fortune or Colon, because I'm pretty sure Fortune is well hated by the Fire Cult. And Colon is, this guy's probably a bit higher ranking, so he probably knows about Colon and has orders to capture him.
potentially.
So that's why Fortune or Colon are the best options.
I can
Yeah.
find myself. Yeah.
Because, Fortune, she's a high priority kill target that might actually be somewhat easy to kill if you get her alone. That's why she makes
What
a
does
good
Death
bait.
Ward do?
If I drop to 0 HP, I instead drop to 1. Once in an 8-hour period. It also negates instant death spells, like Power Word Kill. I literally clicked on it, it's right there.
Oh, I'm laying down. I wasn't looking at
God
myself.
fucking damn it.
I get a picture of R soft.
Our sort.
Our sort.
Our sort.
Pulled up, and I
How many
can't
times do we
change
have
it
to
because
teach
I'd
you
have to
this
get up.
lesson, old man?
I see.
young people.
Uranus, please stop freaking raiding me like 10 minutes before we end session. Jeez, man. Where were you hours ago?
Uranus.
Thank you, Uranus. Yes, Uranus. Thank you for the raid, man. Thank you. I need to actually watch your stream today, but the problem is you stream right when I'm in the middle of streaming myself.
I just remember the Futurama joke of like the Uranus joke. Just don't make me smell Uranus. I don't get it. Fry, the scientists renamed Uranus centuries ago to get rid of that stupid joke. Oh, what'd they rename it? Urectum.
Erectile. So guys, there's this cool little game called Void Crew. And this other cool little game called Well, now I've fucking lost. Damn brain. Never mind. I'll talk about this later. I was gonna ask if any of you would be interested in freaking Space Crew Simulator games.
Is it? Yeah. Is it the dwarf mining game?
No, not Deep Rock Galactic. It's the one where, like, you are the crew of a spaceship, do missions, make money, haha. Think like Barotrauma, but space. And
Is it
not...
free?
No.
We should play Lethal Company at some point.
I have Repo.
How much is it?
I don't have Lethal Company.
I only have repo.
Yeah.
If it involves me paying for it, I currently cannot do that.
I have never once played Repo. I bought it to play with some other people in a stream, and then the stream ended before I could get it installed, and another one has not happened since.
I have
I
repo
could
because
buy
I was
Repo.
playing with some streaming friends. They weren't streaming at the time. However, I've only ever played it with mods and like played regular once, and then that's it.
Yeah.
I've never touched a repo in my life.
Yeah, my
It
laptop
does
would
look
explode.
interesting.
I mean,
It is a lot of fun. I suggest mods only because it's easy to die and it's kind of boring to have to sit there and watch your friends do stuff, but you know you're dead the whole time.
Yeah, guys, my laptop has 4
Yeah,
gigabyte
me
RAM
too.
and 3.2 GL OpenGL graphics card. If it's affordable for me, and you know, but I don't think it is.
it's dirt cheap, the game, but
Right now, repo is like 8.
yeah.
No. I mean, like, you know, for the I misworded.
You meant for the
Laptop
yeah.
compatibility.
It might be fine. It's maybe, I don't know.
8 gigs RAM
Yeah.
and the graphics is no.
Repo would run better for certain. Not Repo. Lethal Company would run better for certain, but I don't know. That was just an idea. Another option, Ghost. When are we doing Morrowind multiplayer? I'm pretty sure your computer can run it. Just go get OpenMW, install the multiplayer mod, and you and me could be in Vardenfell being fucking idiots together. It's free. With a copy of Morrowind, I think. It might actually be free, but go get it.
Let me search up Morrowind on Steam.
Well, try OpenMW first, because I think it might actually just be free.
Is it a website or what?
Yeah, go to the OpenMW website. It might require you to get. Oh, one moment. Uranus is talking about.
I just literally have the game.
Yeah. Which game? Oh, Morrowind? Yeah, I got Morrowind. I love Morrowind. Morrowind's one of my favorite games of all time, as you know. I never shut up about it. Let's see. So the OpenMW website. You can go to downloads. Okay, you can get it from GitHub there. Site responded. No, I think it's just free. I think Morrowind itself went super dirt cheap or free at one point, so there's probably a licensing thing going on. So yeah, go get it, Ghost, and get Morrowind multiplayer. I'll get it updated on mine, and we will be stupid in Vardenfell.
Sure.
We will die to cliff races.
I have finals tomorrow.
Oh, so yeah, not tonight then.
I haven't studied at all.
Ugh. Any particular subjects, or is it just all subjects?
What, tomorrow? Or I haven't studied at all.
But the finals, are they your school finals, or are they finals for a certain class?
College finals. It's one subject each day.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Yeah, for tomorrow it's so for this class I have a bad history with the professor on him not being able to teach because it's his first time teaching.
Yeah.
So I've been with him for a semester, and I can't understand anything because he can't talk. With this subject he is also teaching, I've just given up on trying to understand him, and I just built almost all of the classes.
Damn.
So I need to step up.
I forget college is like affordable in your nation. Around here, doing that would be like, wow, I just wasted $20,000. I'll be in
Where's
debt.
he from?
Well, he's in.
I did also get 100% scholarship.
Yeah, Ghost is Indonesian.
Oh shit.
But here in America, they'll wring you out like a cheap rag for every cent you have, put you in crippling debt,
Yes,
and then if
they
you
will.
fail the class, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can get the material easy, and I'm pretty smart, so I could just it doesn't look that hard.
Well, let's hope for the best. As for the people, anybody else got any more announcements or anything for the stream before we end? Because I'm pretty sure is session over when? I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. So, for
32 Greyhawk Lane, zip code 1421.
I don't
Oh, we're just.
want to know.
Don't go there.
I don't want to know.
There's a loose red brick on the right side of the street. Don't pull it out, and don't take the USB stick.
You heard him.
Now I'm
Don't
curious.
do that.
No, where's this at? I'm gonna not totally go there.
Go into Google Street View right now. But the for Uranus's stream, who is here right now, Uranus, basically, huge volcano went off and caused seismic activity that fucked over all the surrounding nations, including burying half of my artificer's house in magma. That's happening right now, but we're also having to go to the other side of the freaking continent, or not even continent, just known world, to go to Orion Shoot Here place in Zemlja in order to deal with a priest that is indoctrinating a bunch of Goliaths into the fire cult. And, yeah. And we're trying to get that done as fast as we can before the giant fire dragon or something becomes a problem.
Magma dragon.
Yeah, pyroclastic magma dragon of death. Oh, I forgot about the little fortune comic. Maybe I am meant to be alone. Only Texas noises.
I can show you the way.
All that I see is suffering.
I love this image.
I like what I've done with Mr. Kret. Alright, that's it. Rattle 'em, boys! It was so... like, if you actually read the text from left to right, top to bottom...
boy.
Yes. So, I did topography here. Because if you actually read the text from top to bottom, left to right, it actually does... plinkety-plonk, plinkety-plonk, plinkety-plinkety-plinkety-plonk. It actually does it, and then does spooky, scary skeleton. I've actually fucking written it in order with all the plinks and plonks in the right fucking places. This took me 2 hours. I don't know why. I just thought it was funny.
Nice.
Yes. I want Mr. Kret to actually do spooky, scary skeletons someday, but that day is not today.